Take a ride on Tony the Pony. Take a ride on Tony the Pony. Please take a ride on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour. Hello and welcome to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour, the show where we talk big pineapples, small pineapples, hairy pineapples, and everything in between. I am your host, Tony the Pony, and with me as always is the one and only, the incredible Mr. Pineapple! Yeah. How are you, Mr. Pineapple?
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Just sweating my bollocks off.
Special episode, isn't it?
Episode 25.
Ah.
Who'd have thought we'd get this far? Technical troubles, coronaviruses, pricks.
Yeah. Talking about pricks, though, we've got one right here with us, haven't we?
We do.
The myth of the podcast. The last little shout out of every episode. Good old Seaton. How are you, Seaton?
You said a prick. I'm the prick. I'm good, thank you.
Oh, number one prick.
Yeah.
Number one prick. He's claimed that title.
Right.
Very nice.
Could have get that on a beanie. Number one prick.
New man.
Yeah, when are you going to start doing Mr. Pineapple Mate?
Don't jump the gun. That's all I'm saying. Should we get on with the episode,
I
boys?
feel like we need to address the fact that he didn't comment on our awesome birthday post, firstly.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah,
Like,
liked
he didn't
it.
even, not a love, not a care react, you know?
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't actually like it. It hurt my feelings a bit.
We put a lovely message out there saying we give you a lot of shit, but we actually truly love you.
And who was the photo of?
Hitler.
Don't really like being associated with Hitler.
There's many
You shouldn't dress up as him then, should you?
What was our secret?
Well, now that's off your chest. I mean, we don't really care about it, but should we get on with a hairy pineapple?
No, we'll
No?
do the questions.
Oh, yeah, them questions that I keep forgetting. Well, let's first say this episode's about debut albums, isn't it? Top
Yeah.
5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big pineapple,
We're doing our
guys.
top 5 debut albums.
It's going to be fantastic. But first, before anything else, I don't know why anyone would even suggest doing a hairy pineapple. Let's do the 3 questions. You kick it off, Mr. Pineapple.
So, what's your all-time favourite film?
Okay, so I'm going to do what everyone does and say there's not like one answer. I've got 2. I've got one that's a bit more light-hearted and then one's more of a serious film. I'd say the more light-hearted one is Superbad. I just love everything about it.
It's a funny film.
It's so funny, never gets old. The soundtrack, everything's just great about it. And then the more serious one would be Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, fucking. Are you trying to suck his dick? Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Mr. Pineapple points so we can turn on you.
Jesus.
It's a great choice.
Happy Feet's the best George Miller film.
No, Happy Feet 2 is the film that tanked a production company.
I love them films.
£0.
Well, question 2. Right, you're on death row because you touched kids.
He's on death row for being pro-Nazi, Hitler,
Oh, yeah, and touching kids.
at the same time, yeah.
Yeah,
He lives a fulfilling life.
yeah.
No comment.
You've got to have hobbies, haven't you?
So you don't even deny it. And you're going to have your last meal. What is your last meal? What would you have?
I actually forgot about this question. What would I have? I think I'll go for a pretty basic answer and just say pasta bake. I love
mate.
pasta so much.
Excellent choice.
Gotta have a bit of garlic bread with it too.
Oof.
And I'll just go into a bit of a food coma after that, and then I won't even realise I've been killed on death row because I'll just be in pasta world.
What are you having beverage-wise as an accompaniment?
I'll have a rum and coke.
Lamb's rum, by any
Hell,
chance?
lambs is good. Any spiced rum will do.
Bit of a whore for that spice rum, aren't you?
Oh, I love it. I got 5 bottles for my birthday.
5?
That's a
Five.
problem. That's a problem there.
You used to have a
Probably
problem, didn't you, Mr.
I
Pineapple?
miss drinking.
And last question, Mr. Pineapple, you go. Come on.
If you could fuck any cartoon character, which would it be?
Okay, so I know the analyst. He thinks he knows what I'm going to say. He thinks I'm going to say Lola Bunny, which is kind of true because she's basically just Natalie Dormer. But I think what my actual answer is going to be is Shigo from Kim Possible. That shaped young Matt up. That did. Watching that as a kid. Not great.
Yeah. Doesn't every female in Kim Possible have a mustache, though?
I mean,
Maybe that's what does it for it.
maybe. I didn't realise that at the time, but yeah, maybe you figured me out there.
I never knew that about you.
I didn't know that about myself.
We've known each other for 15 years.
15 years?
It will be 15 years in September.
That's too long, mate. Cut him.
Ridiculous.
Fucking Jesus.
15 years.
How do you feel about knowing Mr. Pineapple for 15 years?
Are you surprised I'm alive?
No comment. There's been a lot of abuse in those 15 years.
Yeah.
You've
from
been
you.
abusing Mr. Pineapple?
Quite to the contrary. He's been abusing me.
Oh, that's fine, though. Everyone abuses you, Seaton. That's That's your thing. You get
It's a
off
thing
on
that
it.
brings the community together.
People can bond over their hatred of me.
It's not hatred. There's no hate about it. Hate's a strong emotion. You're just easy.
Yeah. Very true. Don't fight back.
You should start.
Maybe I've got just a list ready to go on here.
I remember that one time you punched him in balls, and I thought, shit, we're going to kick off.
Yeah.
I think we should just move on from that.
There are 3 questions done. Now we'll get on to the hairy pineapple, shall we?
Yes. Oh, you wanted me to go? Are
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Right, yeah. So, we're 25 episodes in now, it's a long time.
That's, longer than we thought we'd be going for.
I'm not going to lie, I thought we'd get to 2 and be done.
Yeah.
And then we got to episode 3 and I thought, yeah, we're definitely done because it's gone. But I have a couple of sort of continuing things that I do in the area of Pineapple sometimes, the Empire Top 500 and my top 5 lists, which I'm a fan of. So I thought it's a big episode. I'll introduce a new sort of ongoing thing where I'm just going to discuss like underappreciated pieces of media, film, albums, books, games, what have you. So yeah, let's kick things off, shall we?
Let's do it.
So I watched a film that's the same age as mine and that ginger prick's friendship in terms of years, from 2005, called The Matador. Pierce Brosnan and Greg Kinnear film.
The best James Bond.
He shakes off the James Bond character very much in this film.
Let's not mention James Bond. It started this fuck you Seaton, didn't it? So.
Well, it's because it's Daniel Craig. End of discussion.
But yeah, The Matador. Pierce Brosnan plays a sort of aging hitman. He's having a bit of a crisis of not of faith, but he's going through some midlife shit. He's got no friends. He lives quite a nomadic life. He doesn't have a home. He pretty much lives out of his suitcase, shall we say. And he happens upon Greg Kinnear, who's a sort of depressed businessman whose son died in like a bus crash or some shit. And he's gone to Mexico to get this business deal kind of thing. And their paths sort of cross, and there's really no action in it at all, pretty much, for a hitman film. It's
Good
just
sales pitch.
It's like an off-kilter sort of buddy comedy, and they sort of just grow to become friends. Like Greg Kinnear becomes his one friend, and then he just keeps botching jobs, and then he has to get Greg Kinnear to help him on this one last job so he don't get murdered by his boss. It's just really fucking funny, and there's tits in it.
It doesn't sound like a comedy.
It is a comedy.
Right.
It's just very,
very dark.
left field. It's insane. He's not James Bond in this film. He's just a man with an awesome mustache and cowboy boots. And everyone's great in it. And the soundtrack's insanely good. And it's beautifully shot. And no one's ever seen it.
What did you watch it on?
Dubbed.
No, I was going to say.
Well, originally, I saw it on BBC Two, like 12 years ago. And then I bought it on DVD from CEX for 50p.
Fair enough.
And it's just very, very underappreciated. And I recommend people watch it. Pierce Brosnan got only his 2nd ever Golden Globe nomination for this film. So he didn't, because Joaquin Phoenix was in Walk the Line that year, and he won it all. So I recommend everyone watch this nifty little hitman comedy thriller.
Sounds like it ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, it's insane, and it's short. It's 90 minutes long. Not like them Bond films, which go on for fucking forever.
Like every film that comes out now, they're at least 2 hours long. I swear.
Yeah, they're long, aren't they, these days? So yeah, that's a very underappreciated film. This will be an ongoing segment. If anyone who listens has an underappreciated thing they'd like me to view or listen or play or whatever, drop me a line and I'll
get on it. You don't do lines anymore.
I'll not do a line, no. But I'll try and get the pony to listen or play or watch as well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Not Seaton though.
No, because he's a guest.
Yeah.
You see.
For now.
It won't make sense, would it?
For now.
Taking over.
He's infiltrating.
To start my own rival podcast.
We're going to all become ginger.
Is it going to be called Fuck You Seaton?
And it's going to be called Fuck You Mr. Pineapple.
Oh, that is incredibly aggressive. Appreciate that kind of talk.
Is that your hairy pineapple done?
Yeah, because...
That was short, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be short because no fucker's ever seen it.
Oh.
What about that 500 list? How far into that these days are you?
I haven't watched any since. I've still got 150 left to watch because certain games have taken over my life.
That one samurai game.
Yeah.
That we don't speak about.
Because you haven't completed it yet, and I completed it ages ago.
Yeah.
You're garbage, mate. I saw you playing it yesterday, mate, and it made me sad.
Mate, you're not even a samurai. You just hide in the bushes. You've been playing too much Assassin's Creed. That's why.
I don't just hide in the bushes. That's the thing.
Yeah,
though.
you do.
People, you didn't know half the shit that was happening in the game. I had to tell you.
I was slicing people up like a madman.
You weren't even using your ghost weapons.
Yeah, because I'm not.
You didn't even know how to change your arrows on your fucking bow. I had to teach you how to do that.
Arrows. Okay. See, this is why we don't talk about it.
Well, Ryan, how do I get that hook thing? Do the main missions. Stop running around attacking little monster places.
Man, they're the best part.
Yeah, see? We're replacing you with Seaton now.
Step 1 complete.
Should we get on to small pineapples?
It's the only logical step.
Well, let's talk trailers, shall we? Boop, 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 boop. Trailer time. First trailer we're gonna talk about. Fucking hell. Honest Thief.
Yeah.
Ah, God.
Liam Neeson
I thought
doing them things that he said he weren't going to do anymore.
what you done, mate.
The same film.
A couple of
Over
weeks
and over
ago,
again.
we had a trailer of him being a little cute rom-com in
Oh, the Italian one, yeah.
in
It's a painter
Italy.
in Italy. And now, boom.
He's
You
shooting
fucking
filth
attacked
again.
my girlfriend. Ah!
I'm an ex-marine. I'm on the phone. I'm coming after you.
I'm going to say, was that the exact line from Taken? It sounded the same.
It was pretty similar.
Variation on it, weren't it?
He didn't say that he has a particular set of skills in this film.
No, he just
But
said
the
he
fact
was
that he's an
coming for it.
ex-marine demolitions expert implies that he has a particular set of skills,
Yeah.
which he's going to use to get back those bastardy men who are bastards. Looks shit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch it.
Oh God,
It's
I hate.
no money plane though. I'm just saying.
Fuck off. It's. He just looks too old now.
He's the Charles Bronson of this generation, making the same film over and over again, where a similar thing happens in every film that he's in, but he's too old to be in these films for it to be, believable. Because Charlie B did a lot of that shit in the 80s.
I mean, Jason Statham was at that point at one time.
He's still youngish though, isn't he?
I was about to say, Jason
50.
Statham still looks. I don't want to mess with him. Liam Neeson looks like a granddad.
He should be in Italy painting walls, not shooting people up.
That film does look good though.
It does,
Italy
but-
one. This one doesn't.
I kind of don't want to watch it now because he's annoying me. I didn't think he'd ever get back into Hollywood after he said he hates black people.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that. He went out with a pipe or something, didn't he? Looking for someone to attack.
Yeah.
In the past though, that weren't it?
When it was acceptable, so it's fine. Should we talk the next trailer?
Yeah.
Kajillionaire.
Looks a bit weird this one, doesn't it?
I'll let you take reins on this one. It's your flavoursome indie film.
Yeah, you didn't like the look of this one.
Until the end of the trailer.
Yeah, essentially, there's these two people and they have like a kid and they live like a thrifty, weird life and they scam people and steal shit and she don't want to live that life anymore. And then Gina Rodriguez is in it.
From
looking
Jane the
very
Virgin.
booby, I might add in the trailer.
I'd destroy her mum.
I've never been attracted to her until this trailer.
Have you ever watched Jane the Virgin?
I've seen it advertised,
It's decent.
but up until
Maybe.
that trailer, mate,
Yeah.
I've got a newfound love for that woman.
She's voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
Much
I'm
like
not sure
Liam
that's the
Neeson,
word.
she did some racist stuff on Twitter one time.
Yeah, she did. She said the M word, didn't she?
Yeah.
But she thought because she's a bit Mexican,
She
can
could
say
get
it.
away with it, yeah. Liam
Don't
Neeson's a
work
bit
like that.
Irish, mate. You should be allowed to go around whacking blacks.
You know.
You have to cut so much from these episodes, don't you?
I'm not cutting that. It's not bad.
Whacking blacks.
I was
You
a bit
could have
confused.
said it in a different way, yeah, but
It said this film was supposed to be a comedy, and yeah, I don't think I laughed once. It just looked bad.
It's super indie looking, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
someone should tell that. I can't remember her name. What's their kid's name in this film?
Oh, I don't remember.
She's from
Rachel
Westworld.
Wood is the...
Yeah,
She's
someone should
what?
tell her that she's not in Westworld anymore, and she doesn't have to talk like a robot because
Yeah,
I don't think there was.
she
any
sounds very
emotion.
much like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
yeah, she looks like him too.
Yeah, it was a weird. When I first heard her speak, I'm like, is my computer fucking up?
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh, it's carrying on. Right.
But talking about Jane Silent Bob, that's a Kevin Smith film, isn't it?
It is, yes.
And the next trailer we're going to talk about is also a Kevin Smith film. Kilroy Was Here.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
What to make of this trailer?
Jericho's
Yes,
in it.
yeah, Chris Jericho's in it. Yeah, he plays the gator chaser.
Yeah,
I mean, the Kilroy was here things are like World War II memes, essentially. They've got nothing to do with horror or anything, so I don't understand how it relates. And the trailer's just nonsensical. Of course, it's meant... What did you get from this trailer, Seaton?
What did I get? The first 20, 30 seconds, I was like, oh, this looks a bit too spooky for my tastes. I didn't think I was going to like it. And then about halfway through, just started playing some metal in the background, and I enjoyed the second half of the trailer. I thought if that music's actually in the film, I might give it a watch, but I don't know, the story looked pretty
What do you think the story is?
It's hard to tell. It looked like it was going to be just your typical horror film that Kilroy's
Slasher
coming
film.
to, take people away. But then there was a guy chasing a crocodile or something. I don't know. I was a bit confused.
Does the trailer in any way to you portray it as an anthology film?
No.
Which is what it is.
No, I thought
Such
it
a
was
bad trailer.
one-off.
Yeah, it's an anthology film. Like, there's multiple different stories in this film based on the Kilroy was here memes.
All right.
And the trailer does not portray that in any way.
No, I thought it was just like a typical
It's just
horror.
confusing when there's a priest who's trying to fuck some kids at one point,
Yeah.
and then he's chasing the alligators, and then there's a man hacking people up with his machete. It's just confusing.
Dick the Kid.
Take the kid. That's all I'm saying.
For all three of the trailers so far, my notes just said this film looks bad.
That's probably going to carry on, isn't it?
Yeah, they do that a lot. Let's get on to the next trailer then, because that one just looked garbage.
I'm going to watch it though. It's got Chris Jericho.
Has he done a horror film before?
Chris Jericho.
No, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he did Red State. He did Tusk. He did
Yeah.
that
Tusk.
one last year that I can't remember the name of.
Tusk 2.
So he's done a couple of three, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's carry on the train of horror. The Pale Door.
Yes. These people are doing a bank heist in Western times, but there's not a bank heist, a train heist, should I say? But there's no safe. There's just a crate thing, and it moves, and there's a woman in it, and she's like, "Take me to my people, and we can give you reward." And then witches, essentially.
Were they witches? I thought it was zombies at first.
Witches, yeah.
It's witchcraft, isn't it?
Coven of witches.
All right. Yeah, I didn't actually write much down for this one. I was a bit confused by the fact it just went from, it looked like a typical Western sort of adventure, and then some witches come out. I was not sure what it's going to mix.
There's a lot of great horror westerns out there. Well, there's one.
What's that?
But this might fall into the not good category.
What's that? Good horror western.
Have a guess.
Cowboys and aliens.
No, it's Bone Tomahawk.
Never heard of it.
With your boy Kurt Russell in.
Oh boy.
It's about weird cannibals who kidnap townsfolk. It's got a great cast, to be fair.
Yeah, who else is in it?
Richard Jenkins, who's also in Kajillionaire.
Yeah, he did look the only good thing about that film.
Is he the guy from Step Brothers? Is he the dad?
Yeah, the guy, the earthquake line man.
Yeah.
Hope that you get killed. That was a funny line, to be fair. Who else is in it? Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox from that show.
Patrick Wilson's in it.
Yeah.
Big fan of Patrick Wilson. He should be Mr. Fantastic.
No, glad I said that. Yeah, so Pale Door, mate. Looks garbage. We'll watch it.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, in a garbage way.
Yeah.
It's a no from me.
The budget.
I think they've all been a no from you so far, my dear, haven't they?
Yeah, 4 out of 4.
Which
What
of the four, which one is your favourite?
Maybe Kilroy was here just because it could be a bit different. The other 3 just look like films that have been done to death already, and I'm not interested.
You're not a big fan of Liam Neeson's action roles after Taken.
I was about to say Taken's all right. The rest are basically the same.
What about Taken 3?
I've not subjected myself to that, thankfully.
Kills a lot of innocent people in that film.
My favourite thing in the Taken things is when he goes over the fence.
Oh yeah.
What,
so
with the 12
50
different
cuts.
cuts?
A billion different cuts in this 5-second scene.
Yeah.
Oh, American action cinema.
I love it. Yes, God, yes.
This
It's the
looks
next
awesome.
trailer.
I was
This
about
looks
to say,
amazing.
I actually did like the look of this one.
You like this one?
Yeah, this is the only one I liked.
I
Why
am
did you
shocked.
like it?
Well, the main reason it's got Nancy from Stranger Things in, who
I
is
knew
just
you were gonna.
That's where I recognised her from.
yeah,
Stranger Things bird.
Fuckable.
and it looks like a comedy that's actually funny, unlike Kajillionaire. So
Whoa.
Oof. Oof.
It's got Richard Jenkins in, mate.
Yeah,
yeah, but good actors can do bad films.
that's true.
Don't tell Adam Sandler that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll let you
God,
take the
innit?
lead on.
Yeah, it's about religious folks and coming of age kind of things. Very, yeah.
It's a very Mr. Pineapple film.
Why is it very Mr. Pineapple film?
You like coming of age stuff, don't you?
I do.
And you like God.
I do. He's my number one guy. I'd come on his age.
Yeah. But it's got all the classic coming of age things in it. I liked when she put the vibration phone on her vagina.
You've got a funny erection scene in the trailer, you know. Oh, a classic.
Yeah, the I'm wet line and
I'm wet. You're not that wet.
he does slap his erection down though, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looked painful.
Have you ever slapped an erection down, Seaton?
I don't know if I'd use the word slapped. Try to be a bit more stealthy than slapping it down.
Is it because you can't get erections?
No, it's because he's not meant to be in parks.
Oh, the touching kids thing.
Yeah.
No comment.
Thing.
It looks really good, though. I recommend everyone seek this out when it's available to view because it looks funny and endearing.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
An
Who
indie
directed it?
one could be good.
An indie classic in the making, perhaps.
Cult classic.
Yeah, it got referred to as masturbatory in the right sense by one of the review things that popped up on the trailer. I don't know what that means.
No, I don't like that. They should rewrite that.
It means you can wank to it.
Don't know though.
Feel good about
They're like
yourself.
of school age, aren't they? The characters.
That's why it's good.
Oh.
Isn't it, Seaton?
Don't bring me into that.
But either way, it looks like the best trailer out of the ones that we've.
We're not even done yet.
Shut up.
I was
What
about
about
to say.
Jurassic World Camp Crustacean?
I didn't say that we were finished.
It's definitely not better than Yes God Yes, though, is it?
No.
I mean, the animation looks garbage, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm going to watch the shit out of it.
I know you will, yeah.
Honestly, if you told me this was a trailer from like 1990, I would believe you. It looks
From when?
terrible. 1990.
Jurassic Park didn't come out until '93.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the animation style. It looks so bad.
Why would it come out before the film?
Right then. Come on.
Oh boy.
What's the point? It doesn't look like it's.
Yeah, I don't
made.
understand the plot. Like, is it set during the first Jurassic World film
I'm guessing it is, yeah. They even recreated the classic.
with the jumping out of the
Yeah.
river bit?
It looked
Dinosaur.
like the whole thing was just a recreation of iconic scenes. It had got like the pterodactyl swooping down as well. It literally just looked like a bad cartoon remake of the best bits of the films.
Oh yeah, that's
And I'm down for that.
what Netflix does, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the shit out of it, mate.
I think I actually wrote that I thought this was the worst of the bunch, and there was
Really?
some bad ones in there.
Was it the kids? They're not fuckable enough.
Pass on that question.
So you would rather watch Honest Thief than
Yeah,
Jurassic
because at
World?
least I can
Jeez.
just take the piss out of Liam Neeson. Then
Why don't you rank the trailers for us, Seaton? Give
let me
the
rank them.
the listeners, you know, a sense of who you are.
I'll put Yes God Yes first by a long way.
A fine choice.
Then I'll probably put Kilroy.
Nice.
Then The Honest. It's not The Honest Thief, is it? It's just Honest Thief. Then maybe Kajillionaire, The Pale Door, and then Jurassic World last.
Right at the end.
Wow.
Probably my second choice. I'd go for the Jurassic World one, just because I'm a Jurassic Park, Jurassic World mark.
Probably my fourth.
Really? What, you're going to pick Kajillionaire and Kilroy above it?
Yeah. Pale Door, though, that was good.
I'm going to watch the shit out of all of them, if I'm being honest.
Just because you basically watch every film ever.
Oh, you haven't watched all 500 Empire magazine films?
That's
yeah,
true.
got
Andy's
150
not
left
watched.
to watch.
Yeah, Andy's not watched What We Do in the Shadows. I only found that one out the other day.
You found that out last night, didn't you?
Yeah, it's not
You
acceptable.
were shook to your very core.
I ain't seen it either.
It's always on iPlayer, to be fair.
You really need to watch it. It's so good.
Borrow
With Titi's in it, eh?
He
Yeah,
directed
it's
Oh, did it? And
who's the other guy as well that they did?
Clements.
Yeah,
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Jermaine Jackson from the Jackson 5. It's his son.
Jamiroquai. Should we get on to the news? No, just end there then.
Yeah, game over. Yeah, let's talk some news.
Let's talk some Emmy nominations, shall we? The Emmys at some point in the time that we're living in.
The next couple of months. Next month, I think, actually.
Next month, yeah?
Yeah.
Watchmen's got a shitload, hasn't it?
That got the most, I believe, nomination-wise.
26. It's good, though. Have any of you two watched Watchmen?
I have not.
Don't watch TV.
It's very different from the film by that shit director.
Zach,
Yeah.
It's his
It's more
second
about
best film.
it's more about a race war than anything.
what kind of race?
White and black. Yeah.
Ah.
The classic race war.
Not like a marathon.
Not like Japanese and Mongolian.
Nice.
What else has got anything? Did you do any
well-
research on this?
No, I didn't, but I forgot. Mandalorian got 15 nominations, I believe. That
15?
surprised me, yeah.
Well, it surprised you.
What I was about to say. Why?
Because weren't that good?
Have you
It was
changed
alright.
your opinion on it?
Yeah, I gave it, what, a 4 out of 7, did I?
Yeah, but what
That's not
else
15
is...
nominations worthy, though, is it? There's only one episode that's worthy, and that's the Seven Samurai inspired episode. Because the rest of
I
them
don't
are
know.
a
I
bit...
think there were some good episodes in there.
Yeah, there is.
Got some good acting as well.
Bill Burr's in it.
Yeah, in that episode that you like the best.
Yeah, it's just a shame the Mandalorian's a boring character.
He's the worst character in the show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that Han Solo ripoff, isn't there?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, I hated that episode. That added nothing to anything.
I bet that was Seaton's favourite episode and all.
No. I think my favourite one would probably be. I'd say it might be the one with Bill Burr in it as well.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Anyway.
Bill, is it because he's ginger?
Yeah, man. Angry Bill. You've got to love Angry Bill.
F is for family is good, though, isn't it?
I enjoy F is for family. Yeah. I need to watch the new season actually.
But yeah, I'm sure other things got nominated, but
Yeah, the usual things got nominated.
Like
People are
Mad
upset
Men.
that Better Call Saul didn't get as many nominations as it should have done.
you know, I know. What's her name? Jennifer Aniston got nominated the first
Yes,
time in from
Since 2004 or some shit.
yeah, some shit, yeah.
Or that TV show news thing.
Friends.
Yes, Friends. Yeah, she
Yeah.
got nominated for Friends this year.
They finally acknowledged it. Talking about TV though, we're done with Emmys. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. We don't care.
Yeah, fuck them. Taskmaster season 10 has been announced.
This is like the one show that I actually watch when it's on TV rather than.
Catch up.
Yeah, I rewatch this show often
On catch up.
on Ketchup. Yeah, on UK TV Playmate. But
Who's
it won't.
the best contestant and why is it Bob Mortimer?
It's Bob Mortimer.
Yeah,
Because
correct answer.
I love Bob Mortimer.
Same.
As you might know, because I've talked about Mortimer and White House Gone Fishing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched that again probably about a month ago now. I went through and watched those 2 seasons of that. Really enjoyed it.
It's great. But yeah, it's going to be on Channel 4 now, isn't it? Because it became super popular on Dave, and they're like, let's make some real cash. Some of that
A lot of people watch Dave.
Some of that Channel 1 through 5 cash.
True.
You know? I'm trying to get the fucking season up so I can get the. I can't remember off the top. I know Johnny Vegas is on it.
Yeah.
Right,
it's
there we
got,
Johnny Vegas, Catherine Parkinson from the IT Crowd, amongst other things. Yeah, Richard Herring, Marwan Rizwan, don't know that,
no, I don't know who that is.
and Daisy May Cooper from another TV show that I go on about all the time,
This country.
This Country.
Oh, great show.
Seinfeld, yeah, she's not in Seinfeld, sadly, but it should be fun. I'm just a big fan. Everyone should go and watch all the previous 9 seasons and the Christmas special, Champion of Champions, on UK TV Play. It's free to
Do
do.
you like Johnny Vegas?
I'm a big fan of Johnny Vegas.
Yeah, I like Johnny Vegas.
All right then.
You don't. do you?
Marwan Rizwan is a Pakistani-born British actor, writer, and comedian who began his career as a YouTube contributor. Oh, he's gay.
Oh,
Came out to his traditional Muslim parents at the age of 24.
what did we do? Throw rocks at him?
Sadly, no.
Probably have to cut that.
What's he been in? Oh, he's been on Live at the Apollo. Been on the One Show.
Oh,
That's when you know you've made it.
let's talk some other TV though. We got a bit of TV news this
You've
week.
got a fair bit this week, TV wise.
The Witcher. We spoke about that all them weeks ago.
I mean, I don't care for it.
What?
It's got that one guy in, hasn't it?
Don't insult Henry.
Reload the
in front of me.
arms.
Yeah. Arms.
Henry's
That's
my
the
man
fun,
crush.
right?
I love
Henry's
it.
your man crush.
Yeah,
Really?
he's great.
Get better
Would-
taste, mate.
Would you follow him into a bathroom
Yeah, man. Big
and
time.
then get beaten up by him?
Why not?
Can you reload your biceps? See him.
I could try. It wouldn't look as good as when he did it, though.
Try it then.
It's not very good for the listeners, is it?
Yeah, but it's good for us. No.
I didn't hear it. No.
No.
Where was the sound effect?
No. God.
Disappointed.
And you go to the gym.
Well, don't think anyone's been going for the past 5 months, have they?
You found a way.
Are you telling me you've not set up a home gym in your garage?
True. I am telling you that.
Cool. End of story.
The Witcher is getting another TV show because that's all they need, isn't it? The Witcher Blood Origins. It focuses on the very first Witcher apparently and the origins of Witcher.
Is Henry Cavill not going to be in it then?
Nah, because
No.
it's like thousands of years before he's a baby.
Oh, I don't play the games or read the books or watch the show, so
Neither do I. Do you, Seaton?
I played most of Witcher 3. I can't remember why I got distracted and didn't finish it. I'll have to go back and do that at some point. And I really liked the first season of the show, but I just don't understand why you would make a new spin-off when your second season's not even out yet.
Oh, is it not? I thought it was.
No, the second one's not even out yet.
Oh.
I think like they should probably just concentrate on the main show for 3 or 4 seasons before they start doing spin-offs.
It's Netflix though, innit? They greenlight anything.
They do. They really do.
Just like they've greenlighted a Splinter Cell animated series.
Greenlit.
Greenlighted, mate. Splinter Cell. Sam Fisher. He's coming back finally. They've been screaming for it. Shame it's going to be in a shit animated
Who's they?
series. The Ubisoft fans, isn't it?
I've not been screaming for it.
Have you never played Splinter Cell Chaos Theory?
No.
It's alright. But yeah, it's John Wick as well.
Yeah, the John Wick creators are gonna be the guys behind it. Don't understand. John Wick's not very, very stealthy, is he? He's just like, I'm gonna run in and fuck some shit up.
No, but he does like take people down like a Sam Fisher would.
Oh, does he?
Sure. Animated, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be animated. Yeah.
I don't know. They're so hit and miss.
I mean, as long as it's as good as the Jurassic World Crustacean Island one, then
Crustacean.
Yeah.
that's what we need.
It can't look any worse, surely.
Are you going to watch this, Mr. Pineapple?
The Crustacean Island show.
No, the.
Oh no, I
Splinter
don't.
Cell.
I don't care for the Splinter Cell games. I don't like
Right.
stealth games.
But you're
But
a
you're
bit
stealthy
stealthy
on
on
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, it's because I have to. It's in the title.
Anyway,
I platinumed the shit out of that game.
Only been out like a week, hasn't it?
Yeah, I platinumed it like 5 days ago.
yeah, it's just yeah. Hawkeye,
Hawkeye.
the Disney Plus series. It's gonna have Kate Bishop in it.
From
And
what
that,
you've told me, yeah.
aye. And that one woman, Haley Seinfeld,
I like the show.
is apparently gonna do her.
I'd do her.
Yeah. Who is Haley?
She's in True Grit, the remake. She plays the young lass.
Oh, who gets Snake?
And she's in Pitch Perfect 2, I want to say.
All right, I'm not gonna lie.
And I think she's like made music and stuff. Perhaps. I mean, I don't fucking know her that well.
Would she be good with a bow and arrow though?
I mean, she don't die in True Grit, so maybe.
Well then.
And that's the sort of bow and arrow era with cowboys and all that shit. So, who knows, mate?
I think it's a good pick.
I like Hawkeye.
Is it actually Jeremy Renner in the show? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not see much about it, but Jeremy Renner's pretty cool. I might give that a watch.
He's
I
got an
hope
album.
it's- He does.
An album?
Yeah.
What kind of music?
Garbage.
Yeah. Rock kind
Well,
of
I'm gonna go and listen to
classic.
this. Actually.
It's not, it's not as, it's better than Bruce Willis's albums.
Jeremy Renner could be a late runner for my top 5 albums.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I forgot that I haven't put Macho Man's debut album, his debut rap album.
You not put Enzo's on there either.
No.
Oh mate.
God damn it. Mr. Trick there, Anna.
Talking about Disney Plus sale, Gaston. Didn't even know this were happening. A prequel series following the adventures of Gaston
I don't
from
understand.
Beauty and the Beast. It's got a title. It's called The Little Town.
Shit title, innit?
Yeah, it don't make sense, does it? You'd think they'd call it Gaston.
The Gracious Adventures of Glorious Gaston.
When I was looking at the notes, I thought it was actually called The Little Town Gaston, and I was so confused.
We've got him again with the notes. You like Gaston, don't you?
Best part of that film.
You model your look after him, don't you?
Not quite, but
Do you eat 10 dozen eggs?
not in a day.
Aye.
Does he eat 10 dozen eggs?
It's in his
Is that
song.
a thing?
It's in his song, yeah.
Sure.
Juggles them all. Then eats them.
Eat him raw, like Rocky.
Yeah,
Do
he eats
all
the
that.
shells as well.
That's how you know he's not messing around.
He's also maybe gay.
He made you gay.
No, he may be gay.
Oh, maybe gay, right.
And yes, he may be gay. But yeah, that's Gaston for you. Who likes Star Wars?
Sometimes.
Good answer. Well, Obi-Wan's coming out, isn't it? That Disney Plus series.
Actually, Ewan McGregor in it.
Of course it is. Come on.
Good, because if it wasn't, then I was just going to boycott it.
It's not going to be that dead guy, is it?
Anything with Ewan in gets a chance.
Oh, really? Even the ghostwriter?
I mean, I've never seen it. I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, we're looking at casting young Luke and Leia.
How young?
You would fucking ask that, wouldn't you? Jesus, man.
I regretted
How
that
young?
one immediately.
I don't know, like probably kids.
Well, it depends when it's set. Depends when it's set, doesn't it?
I think we should deep fake old Mark Hamill onto a young body.
Benjamin button it up. Just put his face on the baby.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
but yeah, I guess it's just going to be Ewan McGregor staring at some kids for a whole season on Tatooine.
Sold.
Also, we talked about this a couple of weeks back, I think. Solo's getting its own TV spin-offs as well. But it's not going to be following Han Solo. No. It's going to be following Lando, played by, I'm too old for this shit, son.
It's not his son.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It might be.
Childish Gambino himself. Donald Son Glover.
Donald's cool. Although I've not seen Solo, the film. Is it any good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Donald Glover.
Yeah.
the son of Danny Glover, playing Lando. What do you think?
I liked him in Solo. I thought it was one of the better parts of the film.
Did you like his cape?
I mean, I love a good cape. I like
Did
the
you
way
like
that
his
it was cape-like.
You never
room
seen
of
The
cape?
Incredibles? Cape's a
I've
bad
seen
man.
Incredibles, yeah.
Dangerous.
For superheroes, not for black spacemen.
He's my superhero.
Oh,
That's adorable.
Troy Baker is his name.
Troy.
In Community, right? Is it Troy?
Troy Barnes.
Troy Barnes, not Troy Baker. That's the fucking voiceover
sure,
guy.
yeah, I was
thinking
going to say that.
of. Yeah, Troy Barnes, best character in the show.
He is
Oh.
It's a good show.
I ain't seen it.
I'd not seen it until this year. I watched it all in about a month. It's pretty great.
I don't think I'll ever watch it just to annoy Mr. Pineapple.
It's my favourite show.
What's
Top
better, It's Always Sunny or Community?
Is that a question?
For everyone.
A Community.
It's Always Sunny is better.
Yeah, it is. It's Always Sunny. You've been outvoted, Mr. Pineapple.
Yeah, but I'm older than you both, so I win because
Well,
I'm
right.
closer to death.
Yeah, you are. That's
Only
true.
just.
Only just.
We're in the same year.
Really?
Yeah, at
Hmm.
school anyway.
Learn something new every day, don't you?
Marvel. They hate Asian people.
You do. Much like
Great.
us.
You love the game with the Asian people in.
Oh, Jackie Chan Stuntmaster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've got it down there.
I do. It's
See,
there.
I did it this week.
I just saw it the other day.
Yeah. No, but that one guy from that Daredevil or whatever was it?
Jeff Loeb.
Loeb?
Loeb.
Yeah, Loeb.
L-O-E-B. Loeb.
What was he in? Was it Daredevil?
He was the showrunner of Daredevil.
Oh yeah. What did
Yeah.
he say?
He said, "Don't you dare be Asian on my set. I don't like no Asian men. The women are all right because they give me a happy ending, but I don't want no Asian men like that."
Fuck's sake.
And what's wrong with that?
But no, he said to the writers to sort of nix the any Asian-based storylines because people don't like Chinese and people don't like Asians. I don't know why he singled out the Chinese specifically and the rest were just Asian.
Did he actually say that? Chinese and Asian?
Yeah.
I thought that was just you being.
No, that's what he actually said. Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, so yeah. But that show got cancelled, didn't it?
Yeah. It's
Not
pretty
because of
bad
the
though, isn't
Asian.
it?
But to say, I only watched like 5 episodes. I didn't really like it. I thought it was a bit boring.
They've got that corridor fight.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good
what's
fight.
all
The
the
fight,
combat
the fight stuff in it's awesome, and it
It's
does
an actual
introduce my
show.
boy Punisher.
The Punisher, I got cancelled as well.
They all got cancelled because Disney Plus.
And they only show Hugh Jackman's bum on Disney Plus. So.
Hugh Jackman, yeah. They don't show Lady Bottom,
No.
old Australian man bottom.
I
So
give
yeah,
it a
Jeff
go.
don't like the Asians.
No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Talking about bad things. Ray Park, who I thought was Scott
Atkins.
Scott Adkins last week. Ray Park's gone a bit off the
Being a
rails,
bit of a
hasn't
naughty boy auntie on Instagram.
he? Oh boy. I'm right confused because I looked at different articles for this, and there's ones which have screenshots of his wife saying he's gone crazy and all this shit, and because he posted a picture of him getting a blowjob off his wife onto his
He
story.
posted a video.
Did I say picture?
Yeah.
Oh, a video.
Although, a video is just a series of pictures back to back
Yeah,
um,
thank you.
to create meaning.
Mm.
In this sense, blowjob is the meaning.
Yeah. Yeah, there were loads of pictures of her saying what he's done and how crazy he is, and even his son was saying like he used to abuse him and stuff like that. And then
Yeah,
there
I
was
saw
another
that he
one.
said he was going to sell his son into sex slavery
Oh my god.
at one
Jesus
point.
Christ.
Uh,
But then there was another article saying, and showed a screenshot of a wife saying, "Oh, it's all fake and shit," and people
news.
need to just like not believe it all because they've both been silent actually on their official Instagram accounts. There's no statement about it. Apparently, we're only on their stories. It's just funny, isn't it?
yeah, I've heard that she was cheating on him or something.
Yeah.
And the guy that she was cheating on him with was the guy who was like the stuntman for like Boba Fett and stuff
Fett,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Star Wars films. It's great, isn't it? I
Oh,
can't wait for
cool.
this to be made into a film. The real life of Star Wars, and it's just fictionalized tales of the backstage shenanigans. We're
And
dropping
we-
on Disney Plus next year.
We tried so hard to find that video
Yeah, it's not available.
for research purposes.
Yeah, for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna rate it 7 blowjobs out of 7.
But it's been taken down everywhere. I will keep looking for you guys, and we'll post it on the social medias for everyone to view.
But yeah, he's a bit of a nutcase.
Yeah, but possible nutcase.
Possibly.
Good at stunts.
Yeah,
Very good. Good Darth Maul, isn't he?
he
Yeah,
made episode 1 watchable.
for the 9 or so minutes that he was in the film.
Yeah. Let's go on to Dead People, our famous section that is very respectful.
Yes,
Very...
We like the dead.
Yeah, we tone it down. We never say anything out of the ordinary that you'd say about dead people when they're dead.
Yep, dead.
Alan Parker.
Wrong.
What?
Wilford Brimley we're starting with.
Well, okay.
He died today.
Died today.
Well, he died yesterday, but I only found out today.
Died in your heart today.
Yes, in my heart today. But he was an American.
He's an American.
Yep.
That was it.
That's it.
No, he was an actor, probably most famous for being in The Thing. You know, wonderful
Kurt
John
Russell.
Carpenter horror film from the 80s. Lived a good old life though. He was 85,
Okay.
and he'd been ill with like a kidney condition. That's what killed him dead, not alive. He's in a lot more 80s films. He's in Cocoon. I don't know if you've seen Cocoon.
It's like about the old people.
It's the old people film, yeah. Yeah, and the aliens and stuff. You've never seen Cocoon?
No.
Have you seen Cocoon the Return? Which is the sequel to Cocoon. Because he's in
No.
that as well.
Is he?
Yeah. He's just in some good films.
Is he
Yeah.
in Terminator?
No.
Not in any good films then, is he?
Is that just the one good film?
That's the one good film.
You want to know what he was in, though?
What?
He was in an episode of Seinfeld, mate.
For fuck's sake.
In 1997. He played the United States Postmaster General, Henry Atkins, in the episode The Junk Mail. So he lived life.
Can't even.
But he was the long-time face of the TV adverts for Quaker Oats as well. So probably recognisable to folks
Oh,
there as well. But yeah, he was 85.
kidneys.
Kidneys.
Alan Parker.
Sir Alan Parker to you.
Sir Alan Parker, sorry.
Yes, he was an English filmmaker, very famous film director. He made Seaton's favourite film, Bugsy Malone.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Why don't you like it, Seaton?
I've only seen it once. It was ages ago, but I just didn't enjoy the whole kid gangsters little.
Of course, you wanted to be a kid gangster. Is that what it is?
No, not really. I just didn't enjoy it. Not much more to say about that. There were a lot of cream pies thrown around there, weren't there?
Oh,
There's a lot of
fuck
cream
that. No,
pies
I'm
in
done.
that children's film. Yeah.
No, food comedy isn't funny.
Exactly.
Don't get me started. Fucking spaghetti.
You don't like that film, do you?
No, I don't.
You don't like it at all. But yeah, he also he directed Fame, the Oscar-winning film Midnight Express, Pink Floyd The Wall, Birdie, Angel Heart, Mississippi Burning, and my favourite film that he made is The Commitments, a lovely Irish film.
I knew you'd like that.
Great film, but he died at age 76, just following a lengthy illness. Up next, we've got a person no one's ever heard of, Royanna Black.
Oh, okay.
She was
Can I
47.
be really rude and interrupt and say, I'm going to piss myself if I don't go to the toilet now?
Yeah, go and urine. Go and urine yourself away.
Just didn't want to interrupt the death section, but...
Oh, it can't
Well,
get much worse, can it?
Carry on with that if you want.
No.
No, we don't do that. Fucking think he is.
Little bitch.
Shall I carry on recording while he's
Yeah, may as
pissing?
well.
Yeah, fuck it. Is that the way it always starts? A simple round of conversation. In a simple equation. Live to station to station.
Bon dicky dicky dicky.
Fucking hell, that were a quick piss.
Please, please, please do not go.
Sorry about that.
Whoa, whoa.
It's alright.
When nature calls and all that. Ace Ventura.
That's a film, isn't it?
It's a funny film.
Carry on then.
Sorry,
Dead.
Mark.
Royanna Black is dead. Age 47.
Is she black?
No, she's a white lady woman.
They have to steal everything, don't they, white people?
Yeah, but she's in some like Broadway shit. She's in the
Oh.
1988 sitcom Raising Miranda. But she died of acute myeloid leukemia.
That's not cute at all.
It's not acute at all, no. Yeah, she's dead. Don't know why we put her in, really. No one knows her.
What Broadway stuff has she been on?
Just that thing.
Wicked played the...
No, she's in some Neil Simon stuff.
He's a bastard.
I love Neil Simon.
Why?
Got a name.
Who's Malik B?
Speaking of blacks that people don't know about, it's Malik B.
Oh boy. Oh, I desperately want to leave that in.
He was a founder member of the raptastic group The Roots. He was a founder member of the hip hop band The Root. Very influential band, actually, great band. Yeah, he was also 47, much like Royanna Black, but his cause of death is yet to be released. I'm not cruel.
No, what you just said wasn't cruel.
No.
I'm
And
gonna
up next,
cut. I might have to just cut his a little bit. Don't know what I can say from that, but let's go.
Oh, do you have anything to say about Malik B. Seaton?
No, not really.
Did you have anything to say about any of the dead people?
Alan Parker made some dog shit Bugsley Malone film. Never heard of Rihanna Black.
No one has.
She's in that Neil Simon play.
Can't remember who the first person you even mentioned was.
I only told you about him earlier. You said it was Boss Hogg.
Yeah, that guy. He looks Boss Hogg-esque.
He does, to be fair.
Malik B, the roots are all right, and the next one, she's pretty cool.
Denise
Primal Scream
Johnson.
got some good songs.
Yeah, she was a singer.
What did she
songs.
sing?
She sung songs.
Go on, sing.
That one.
Yeah.
You know. She provided a lot of vocals for the Primal Scream album, Screamadelica, which is a wonderful album, excellent album. And she did a lot of stuff with New Order and stuff, but she died age something. She didn't have a Wikipedia page.
She not.
Not big time enough.
No. But yeah, dead. Soon to be forgotten. Proceed.
Talk about things that are dead and soon to be forgotten. Tenet. It's actually coming out after
we said last week, being delayed indefinitely.
Yeah, coming out on the 26th of August. And we're going to have to go and see it, mate.
No.
Yes, we are. I'm going to drag you
I
by your
refuse.
penis.
I
We're going to
refuse.
see it. Well, I don't care.
Why
I'll
do
pay
you
you.
refuse?
You don't like Christopher Nolan, but you don't know why you don't like him.
Christopher Nolan's got some good films.
You don't like chairs I've seen, does he?
I suppose.
You've
You
got
guys
to
like the
like
Dark Knight
chairs.
trilogy.
I like one of them films.
Is it Batman Begins?
No, it's Dark Knight Rises.
What? Are you taking the piss?
Yes.
Good. I don't know. It basically looks like Inception 2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I hate Inception.
Why?
Oh, look, I'm a good film because I'm confusing.
Yeah. He's,
That's all Christopher Nolan is.
he's an ambiguous man, isn't he?
He's a prick.
Got some decent actors in it.
Well,
Yeah,
Michael,
but as we said earlier, mate, decent actors can make shit films.
That's true.
You said that phrase. You.
Wise.
Michael Caine's in it, isn't he?
Yep, obviously. Can't wait for him to be dead. Tax dodging bastard.
Should we move on from...
I'm angry. I'm angry today now.
Do you like Scream?
I like screaming at kids.
Do you like Friends?
Yep.
There you go. Courtney Cox is confirmed to reprise her role in the Scream thing. Reboot? Is it reboot?
Just
sequel.
a sequel, I think.
Oh no, they're doing the Halloween thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Getting
do
rid
a
of
sequel, but
yeah.
yeah.
I hope she's got the Scream haircut like she had in the first one.
Well, if she hasn't, let's burn her.
Although she does look very, very plastic now.
Yeah. Nearly as
not aged
plastic
well.
as Dee Reynolds.
She's a bird.
But yeah, do you like Scream?
Yeah, I love 1 and 2.
Yeah. What about that one with the Wazza?
Where's that?
Scary movie.
Yeah.
That was fun, I guess.
Cool.
I've never seen any Scream film.
Have you not? Oh, you've missed out. Well, you don't really like horrors, do you?
Nah, Pussy Boy.
You said it. Robert Letterman. Or just Rob Letterman. Who's that?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
He
well.
did Detective Pikachu, isn't he?
Okay, look at you.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna helm Beyond Good and Evil.
Great game.
Netflix adaptation.
Such-
Netflix is just doing everything now. Doing every game, every fucking.
Is it going to be animated?
It didn't say. It just
No,
said.
no.
Or is it going to be a terrible mix of live action and animated like Detective Pikachu
Oh, Almost.
and be dreadful?
Whoa,
I've not seen that film yet.
Detective Pikachu's alright.
It's bad.
You're bad.
Yeah, but so is that film.
Oh,
Oh, he's got me there, hasn't he? Yeah, I ain't played Beyond Good and Evil.
you should. It's awesome.
They're gonna release a second one
It won't come out.
in about 20 years.
I've been waiting for so long for a sequel.
They only released cinematic footage, didn't they?
Yeah.
No gameplay at all.
I keep getting emails from them, though,
Yeah.
saying, it is coming out, Ryan. Don't worry.
One day.
Oh boy. So yeah, I don't know what it's about.
It's going to be about the game, innit?
It's got pigs in.
Paige is an awesome pig. He's a mechanic. He's awesome. He gives you some boots, and then you've got fly boots and stuff. He's a pig. You have a hovercraft. It's cool. Such a good game.
I've never played it.
You should.
Probably a bit late now, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
You think it would hold up? But I could just play Ratchet and Clank instead. So.
Fuck Ratchet and Clank.
But you
What?
did a
Fuck
film.
you.
I do know you love Ratchet and Clank.
Do you love Ratchet and Clank? Do you like the look of a new one?
Yeah, I'll probably
Looks
pick
good,
that up at
doesn't
some
it?
point.
Looks...
I've actually not seen the film because I played a game and they've got like literal just clips from the film in the game. It seems like a bit pointless to.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, it's just like a remake of the first game, and then
Yeah.
the film is basically just the first game. So it seems pretty pointless watching it if I've already played the game twice.
Twice.
Well, I played it when it originally came out on PlayStation 1.
Oh right,
The
okay.
remake.
I thought you meant you played the remake twice.
Nah,
It didn't come out on PlayStation 1.
2 rather.
Just saying.
But yeah, you're right.
Seaton.
I'm wrong. I
Jesus.
bow down to Mr. Pineapple's superior knowledge.
It's because I've got the game right there.
Reddit, that's the thing. People post on there. Sometimes they post horror stories that get adapted into a Netflix feature
Oh,
film.
bye. Netflix. Yeah, again.
I
Motherfucker.
might have to cancel my Netflix subscription after this podcast. They're pissing me off.
Why? You're going to get a Mark Query Reddit film.
And you've
I'm
got
gonna
some
watch it.
Jurassic crustacean things.
I'll
Yeah.
cancel it just for that Jurassic World thing, man. That's so
Splinter
bad.
Cell, fucking Beyond Good and Evil. What more do you want? You've even got some more Witcher to watch.
Splinter Cell. You know,
Yeah.
My Netflix
plethora
subscription
of
is pissing me.
animated goodies for you.
Netflix for me is £9 a month to rewatch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Peep Show non-stop, and then maybe throw in some Witcher there as well.
You've got to watch Unsolved Mysteries
What's that?
documentary series. It's good.
What you need to watch is the Big Show show. It's got
No,
the Big Show in.
I definitely don't need to watch the Big Show
Got the Big Show in, mate. You like the Attitude Era of wrestling somewhat.
Yeah, I listened to your podcast when you were talking about the Big Show, and I was so uninterested in that show. It sounds awful.
It is awful. It's amazing.
Oh boy.
I'm waiting for season 2 to drop. Probably be animated.
Mission Impossible. It's got a director on it called Chris McQuarrie. And that guy, Tom Cruise, going into space with the John Wick boys, isn't he? And apparently Chris McQuarrie's going into space with him. Probably not with him.
Can we just leave them both there?
Oh.
I'm a bit fed up with Tom Cruise at this point.
He's going to find his leader.
Have you seen
Yeah.
him in that one film where Henry Cavill reloads his biceps? And you can't even do that, mate. So
I know, but at one point, do you just think, yeah, I like doing my own stunts, but maybe I'm not going to go to actual space when we could just film this like on Earth, like everyone else.
where's the fun in that?
I don't know.
You've
Get
got
a
to keep
billion.
innovating.
Get a billionaire like Elon Musk, get a Scientologist like Tom Cruise, and you've got the best film in the world.
Make a film about those two making the film. That sounds more interesting.
Oh, that's the sequel.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the actual Mission Impossible film because that's probably just going to be the same again as well, isn't it?
Right. He's riling us up. Have
Throwing
you
too
even
many
seen?
negative opinions out here, aren't I?
Have you even seen Mission Impossible Fallout where he reloads his biceps?
Yeah, I have watched it every day for the past year just for that one scene.
Well then, you know how much of a good film. Did you know he flew his own helicopter?
Yeah, and he was hanging off the side of that plane and the other one as well.
Yeah, and he skydived and then they replaced all the actual footage with CGI for some stupid reason.
And they CGI'd off Henry Cavill's mustache rather than just making him shave.
I mean, that's
That was Superman.
Different film,
yeah,
mate,
because yeah. That was
Amateur.
That was
Amateur.
the mustache from that film that they had to CG off in Superman, right?
Justice League, but
Just sleep. Come on.
Jesus.
This is
Yep.
Tom Cruise talk anyway. Fuck Tom Cruise. Apart from in Tropic Thunder, that's his best role.
Let's go, bro. He's got big hands in that film.
And hairy.
Yeah. Do you like Pixar, Seaton?
And made some good films, yeah.
What's your top 5 Pixar films?
Oh, I don't know about top 5.
Top 3. Top film.
Top 7.
Yeah, can I go for top? I'll probably say Toy Story, maybe.
It's my choice too, Toy Story.
Toy Story or Toy Story 2. Probably Toy Story. What
I've
about you?
watched Cars a lot.
Cars.
Cars.
I've seen that once.
Oh, the thing with cars is,
Oh, here he goes.
they've just... Right, that's got 2 sequels, Cars.
We don't talk about one of them.
There's 3 Cars films, right? And they only made that many Cars films because it sold like $1 billion worth of merchandise.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show that Pixar don't care about the films. They care
Cars.
about sweet merch money.
Cars 1 is basically The Mandalorian.
What?
Yeah, that's it. It's a Western, isn't it?
You chat some nonsense, mate.
I'll write an essay on it, okay?
I'm just looking at a list of them. A Bug's Life, that's a pretty great film.
I mean, yeah, that's
Monsters
decent.
Inc.
7 Samurai, innit? Bug's Life.
Right, if you want me top 3, it's going to be Toy Story, Monsters Inc. and A Bug's Life. There you go.
It's a good top 3.
I feel like that's just generic, though, Seaton, to be honest.
Well,
Tell him to
Generic
fuck off.
for a
Stephen.
reason.
Tell him to fuck off.
Mine's Cars 1, Cars 2, and
fucking Planes or whatever it's called.
I'm literally about to say Planes, Fire and Rescue.
Planes is not a Pixar film.
Is it not?
No,
It's got to be.
it's not.
It's not on
Same
this
film,
list.
but we're in planes. What is it then?
You're Disney.
You're just Disney.
I hate Disney. You know I do.
Anyway, Luca is their new film, following the trend of doing new film.
Nothing about them.
New films. But, they like to explore different cultures, and now this time it's Italy culture. There's going to be a lot of pizzas.
Man, like me here.
That's racist, scene.
I like it when John Lasseter had to step down because he harassed everyone.
Bob Iger.
No.
He's a man. Kathleen Kennedy, Kevin Feige. They're all.
I hate Disney, man.
They eat babies.
I'd kick a baby to death for fun.
Talking about babies. Hawkeye's bald baby. Not, he doesn't have a baby that's bald. Hawkeye is
Which is what I
bald.
thought you meant when I saw it.
Hawkeye is bald, baby.
You needed a comma.
I know, but you know how I am.
Yep.
Is this in that game?
The game news now. Game news. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Marvel's Avengers has released another character, Hawkeye. He's bald,
Maybe.
baby, and apparently there's going to be 3 other characters, but they're not releasing them yet.
Are they going to be bald?
Or they're going to have bald babies.
You looking forward to the Avengers game, Seaton?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. When it first got announced, I thought it would be really good, and then I keep seeing news about it. I don't know. It could.
It looks overcomplicated, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks a bit shit.
It's got the potential to be really good, but I think it's going to be really bad.
I think it'll be fun. The gameplay will be fun.
Well, you're buying it.
Yeah, I am.
I'll probably get it at some point.
I
I thought it was going to be like one of the Lego games, but better graphics and actually look like real stuff. But I don't know.
Instead of Lego.
You just play Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 2 for that.
Fair enough. Maybe I'll just buy that instead.
Who's your favourite Avenger, Seaton?
What, just from the films or like from
Yeah,
everything?
MCU films.
Maybe Thor. I'll go for the basic answer.
Nah, that's a good pick.
It was a good pick, to be fair. What about not just from the films then?
I mean, it probably still would be Thor. I just didn't know what the limitations were.
Oh,
Um,
right.
Yeah, but Thor from the more recent films. I've not even watched Thor 1 and 2 because I've never got around to watching them. But
Well, if you'd listened to our previous MCU,
I've listened to them.
cover stuff, you know which ones to watch and which ones to not.
Yeah,
Every MCU film. Except for Captain America 2.
Wait,
Decent,
what?
isn't it?
I'm gonna say I thought that was the 7 out of 7 film.
It was.
No, I mean, apart from what... only watch Captain America 2. That's what I'm trying to say.
You gave Guardians 7 out of 7 as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a film, isn't it?
Didn't like Guardians 2 though. Oh my.
Talking about games, though. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 HD, whatever, has officially listed its soundtrack, and it's got a lot of people.
Yep.
Because previous weeks we did say that they took some songs out. Put them back in, didn't they?
Not all of them, though.
Not all of them. Did they put that one you wanted back in? Nice, man. And then they've just got a whole long list of
Yeah, they've added a shitload more artists.
more recent artists.
I only know of one new song on. Well, I've not actually looked at a list. Someone just told me of one band that's on there that I like. So,
What band's that?
DZ Death Rays.
Don't know what that means. That sounds very hipstery.
They're pretty like indie rock sort of stuff.
Oh, generic
Typical,
Seaton.
what you'd expect to hear on.
Generic Seaton.
Yeah, I suppose, but it's good. I'm just having a look through the list now.
They're no Anthrax, though, are they?
They're both good. There's
One
some good
better
stuff
than
on
the
there,
other.
actually. I'm interested now.
I can't wait for this game to come out.
I never actually owned it. I only ever played it at people's houses. Like, you just go around and play a bit of
Yeah.
PlayStation. That's never owned the game. I only played it.
You're a scrounger.
Basically, yeah.
I've played a lot of. I still play all the Tony Hawk's games.
Yeah, I didn't recognise one new person.
Oh,
on
they're
the soundtrack.
adding the Viagra Boys. They're great. You should listen to the Viagra Boys. Yeah, I'm probably going to buy that and play that.
I want to get the deluxe like limited edition with the deck. It's only 90 quid.
Do it.
Do it.
And then I'm gonna put it on my wall.
Nice.
That's the end of that story. Tell you,
Well, last bit of news. Sad news. Really, really sad news. Especially for Mr. Pineapple. He was hurt by this one immensely. Argos has stopped printing their catalogue.
just it hit me in the feels more than it should, just for the nostalgia, of looking through it at Christmas time.
I was thinking that what kids can do at Christmas now. Normally just get the Argos catalogue.
Just on their
circle
iPads,
them
aren't they? Just making a wish list
Fucking
instead of
hate
circling shit in an Argos catalogue,
Yeah.
mate. Back when times were simpler.
Youth of today, they don't know what they're missing out on.
Saving trees and that, though, isn't it?
Fuck trees.
Yeah, fuck them. Fucking trees.
Trees. They're the
Ruining our
orphans of
childhood
the plant
memories.
world. They're the orphans of the plant world. Trees.
Oh, right, yeah.
I might go and get a couple of issues of the latest Argos catalogue, though.
Our collector's items.
Yeah, stick them in attic for 25 years, and then they'll be collector's item.
I don't think they will.
They will. Look on eBay, mate, at the old ones.
How much are
Stupid.
they? Like £10.
At 25 quid.
25 quid, what for one?
Yeah, so just going to get about 8.
Are they free?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Free money, isn't it?
you have to, wait for a bit, don't you, though? But
You were investing in the wrong things, mate.
yeah,
Mm.
but sad news, innit? Much sadder than all them dead people.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck Royanna Black.
Yeah.
She's no Argos
I've
catalogue.
actually heard of an Argos catalogue. Never heard of it.
Burn!
Get
Burn on you,
throwing
Royanna.
shade. Fucking hell. She's dead, mate.
You started it.
No, but that is incredibly offensive to the dead.
Yeah.
And we don't appreciate that kind of talk on this Pineapple.
She's either like in a box with like ash and that, or she's in floor and she's like, Canal Seaton.
I'll get over it.
Just she didn't get over that leukemia, did she?
And that's the end of the small pineapple. Fucking Jesus.
One of these days.
Time for the big pineapple,
Whoop.
boys.
Whoop, whoop.
I thought you were going to get your maracas out.
No.
You said you had a little death jingle.
What?
You said when I
I
was
haven't
with
written
you.
the deaf jingle yet.
Right, okay.
I'm not, that guy.
You should be that guy.
I want to be with the maracas guy.
Yeah. Sucking on that water. Big Pineapple, top 5 debut albums of all time, according to us.
Yeah. It's tough, this one. It's been a tough one. I've been working on this list for fucking ages.
Weeks.
It
I think it's the longest I've worked on any of the fucking lists.
Because you're a mark.
You're a fucking queer.
Wow.
Told you what for, didn't I?
Homophobia thrown in as well.
You got to hit all bases,
Oh, Jesus. How are we doing this? we never discussed it.
Let's go Seaton, you, me.
Yeah.
What, are we just like working up the list from bottom to top?
Yeah, I've made 0 notes on this, I've just realised. Other than the list.
Yeah, I just wrote, the names. Just going to be off the top of our winging it, mate. We wing everything.
Seaton's came prepared, though. I saw his notes.
I've seen him look
fucking
up his
shit.
computer.
Yeah, I mean, I've written down the list. I've not written down anything about. I actually wrote one thing down about one album.
Oh, is it your 5th album?
No, it's the number 1.
Okay. Well, what's your 5th album then?
The 5th album is Royal Blood, and the album's also called Royal Blood.
I've fucked to that album.
You what?
I have penetrated to that album.
Was it
Good
Judge
man.
Fudge?
Oh, yeah.
Is that when you made the babies?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's a good song to be
I
conceived
told,
to.
I told her sister as well. I like, you know what's a good album to fuck to? And she was like, what? And I'm like, Royal Blood. Just walked out of the room.
See, I don't need to write notes on this album. Ant said it all for me. There you go. Royal Blood. Go and have some kids to it.
That should be some of the notes on the album. Royal Blood. Good album to fuck to. That's how they market it.
Yeah, it's pretty new still. It only came out a few years ago. I've seen them live at Leeds Festival. Just solid 2-piece band. Right, it's not overly complicated. It just still sounds great. And like you heard, you can make some kids to it. So
What kind of genre are we?
we're talking the Seaton special, so bit of indie, bit of rock, depending on how you want to class it.
Did you see them live before you listened to the album?
Oh no, I was well versed in their music
Well-versed.
before I saw them, and they held up well. They sound great. Both
And
on the CD.
Question
and
for
live.
Pony: were you well versed in the album before making babies to it?
Yeah.
It weren't just a spur of the moment.
Oh, no. I
Up
planned
to
it.
this
Man.
album.
You planned it.
You got like
It's got
a
good tempo.
yeah.
The drummer's really good. That's what I'm saying. Fun fact, because it's bass guitar and drums, plays the bass guitar through a guitar amp, normal guitar amp, to make it that sound of
Nerd.
actual guitar.
That's some good
But it's not.
You weird basement full of guitars and shit.
Yeah, and one banjo. Never played it.
You don't even have a children's ukulele, mate, from the 60s that you bought while drunk.
I don't know. Was that your last drunk purchase?
It might well be,
What a way to go out.
Went out on top. Like you did to this album, possibly.
Very nice.
I mean, I thought we were going to discuss the album a bit more, Seaton. I thought we were.
I don't know, we've got 5 each. Don't want to take up all your time. Like I said, I forgot to make notes as well, so I feel like I can't top the Pony's notes on my own album there. He's
outdone, yeah. He's outdone, yeah.
He's covered the bass
If
guitar.
if he's made a kid to every one of your albums, mate, you're screwed.
Well, there's 5, and I think you've only got 2 kids, so...
They might have
Well,
had to stop midway through and change CD.
Nah, I don't think there's a couple on here that are definitely not
not
music
baby-making
conceived
material, are
to.
they?
No,
No.
Oh boy. Is that your 5th one then?
that's my 5th one.
Short and sweet. Mine's going to be short and sweet as well. My number 5 is Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses. Just banger album, innit?
It's a fine album. It's there on my wall.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the best album that they've done.
It's
And-
the best album, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard when you come out of the gate with your best album, innit? Saying you just get shitter.
They did. you know, it declined very rapidly.
Yeah.
What are some of the songs on it? Is that the one with Paradise City on it?
It opens with "Welcome to the Jungle."
I mean,
you know,
that's just a strong start, isn't it?
you know,
Yeah.
and it finishes with, if I'm not mistaken, "Rocket Queen," an excellent song to finish with. You know, but we have got "Paradise City" and "Sweet Child of Mine" in there.
It's just got all the bangers.
Mr.
in the album.
Brownstone, great song. You know, "My Michelle." I love that album a lot. The album's there.
I don't think I've actually ever listened to it all the way through, but I know most of the songs from it, and they're all pretty great.
Yeah. That was I think that's my only one pick where it's like, where it was off a list of these are the best debut albums ever. But yeah, Appetite for Destruction. Yeah, it's just got all the most famous songs on it, hasn't it? Like
them.
Yeah, like all them.
I've done cocaine off this album.
And you can't beat that, can you? I mean, my fifth one was even shorter than yours, Seaton. So
sometimes the album does the talking for itself. So
what you said.
That is a banging
What's your-
album. Now. Is it 1987's greatest album?
Yeah,
Quite possibly.
What's your fifth?
Me, Mr. Pineapple.
Mr. Pineapple.
It's an album from 1995. It's
Always got details. Shit.
the Presidents of the United States of America, and it's their eponymous debut, The Presidents of the United States of America.
I've never heard of this.
Nah.
You know the song Lump?
No.
You will know Lump.
I mean, I'll listen to it after this, but I don't know it by name. I've probably heard it, yeah.
I need to play it you now, though.
For fuck's
You just have to cut this out, won't you, Pony?
I might just leave it in.
Copyright violated.
Oh, here we go. Another one of these. I feel like you're going to have to play a song off every album that you've got. So,
Mate,
yeah.
that's an advert. Pajamas, totally confused, all the best things piranhas.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Very famous. Very, very famous.
But as famous as Rihanna Black.
I thought you just said Rihanna Black, and I was like, yeah, she is, yeah. But no, there is sort of an alternative, rock
Sounds good, though.
album. There was sort of a power trio band, there's 3 members. It's just full of angsty fucking shit, and it's got a sort of pop punky edge, just before pop punk was everywhere.
Yeah.
And I love Lump's probably my least favourite song on the album, to be fair, but it's the most famous one. It's quite offbeat, the lyrics. There's a song about peaches called Peaches.
Good name.
I got the analyst into this band as well. He's a big fan of this album.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to give it a listen afterwards as well. Now I know what that song that you were talking about is. It sounds decent.
But their debut, I chose it because my family's big into the band and this album, and we used to play an awful lot of Call of Duty 3 way back when, and we used to just drink heavily with this playing while just shooting the shit out of each other on Call of Duty 3 at my uncle's, just wrecked tough as tits, and it was just wonderful stuff, Yeah, I just love it. 90s, weird time, It's just a bit of an oddball album.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Number 4.
Number 4. Now, I wasn't too sure whether to put this at number 3 or number 4, but it just lost out. It's Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures. Not a popular choice, Ryan?
No, they're a great band. It's just they make some lovely depressing music, don't they?
Yeah, I actually didn't listen to it for a long, long time. I think I was at university when I first listened to it. I was just expecting it to be a bit of overhyped. Everyone just kind of going on about it, but I really, really enjoyed it. I didn't know at the time, but the song Shadow Play, I actually saw that song live at Killer's concert about 10 years beforehand, and I just assumed it was like a Killer song I'd never heard of before. Really liked it, and then about 10 years later, oh no, it's Joy Division song, and it's great. Obviously, you've probably seen people wearing the Unknown Pleasures t-shirts everywhere for forever. It's pretty iconic. Maybe not quite as iconic as the Ramones t-shirt, but it's up there. Not really much else to say about that. It's a bit more of a, like you said, it's a bit down in the dumps. It's a bit depressing at times, but yeah,
not baby making music, is it?
Well, definitely not. If you're in the right mood, it's a good song to just have on in the back. Good album to have on in the background while you're doing something else, like a bit of work maybe. It can just easy listening. I enjoyed it a lot. and normally probably listen to it once a month. Pretty great.
What year is it from?
I think it's the late 80s.
It's not from the late 80s.
Are you sure?
Given that the lead singer was dead by
Late 70s, yeah. Early 80s.
1980.
Yeah, that's 1979, yeah.
What genre are we talking?
What genre? Well, I can ask Wikipedia exactly what genre. They'll have the fact. It says post-punk, but I wouldn't want to relate the word punk to Joy Division, really, would you?
It's post-punk.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with the genres, but you think of punk, you think a bit more aggressive. You think of, I'd say that this is much more rhythmic. There's more melody to it than a lot of punk music. I like punk, but
that's why this is post-punk, darling, isn't it?
Yeah, but just come up with a new name. Don't include the word punk. Yeah, quite sad that they didn't get to make more albums afterwards. I think they've made 2 albums, didn't they, in total, Joy Division? And then I thought Ian Curtis killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself, yeah.
Oh.
And then they became New Order.
Yeah, who were also pretty great. To say than that, I would definitely recommend that one if you're looking for something to listen to in the background. If you're feeling a bit down one day, maybe, I don't know, that might be the thing that pushes you over the edge. Maybe not if you're feeling down.
They made lovely depressing music, didn't they?
Yeah, I've got nothing else to say about that. I don't know if either of you two got an opinion on it.
I quite like Joy Division, to be fair. They're all right. I prefer New Order, if I'm being honest. They're a lot happier.
I quite like Ian Curtis's singing.
Just a bit too depressing for my tastes.
Fair
because I'm already fucked in the head as it is, mate. Don't need to be listening to that shit, do I?
Can't argue with that one. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, they have made some great music, to be fair. Can't deny that.
My number 4. We've talked about background albums and albums when you're playing games and stuff, and you're probably going to disagree with this one. But major childhood memories from this album. Good Charlotte's The Young and Hopeless.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Me and my brothers always used to listen to this album when playing a game called Eternal Darkness because it's a very spooky game, and this just kind of got us adrenaline pumping. Got us like, yeah, let's kill these fucking ghouls and shit. And it just gives me this warm, fuzzy feeling in my penis every time I listen to this album, and that's what great albums should make you feel.
I'm just checking that I was actually thinking about the right one. It's the one with Lifestyles Rich Famous and all those other ones.
The anthem, and Good Charlotte's best album.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
When's it from? What year?
2000 and something.
2002.
2002. Yeah.
I had a similar experience as you, where I used to listen to this a lot when I was playing games as a kid. I remember playing Call of Duty 4 for the first time while listening to this for like the 50th time and being absolutely terrible, but enjoying myself anyway.
Good album. Got some good bangers on there.
What about you, Mr. Pineapple? You've not commented.
They've got some good songs, to be fair,
What's your favourite Good Charlotte song?
If I'm being honest, I have no opinion on that.
You just said they've got good songs, though.
Yeah, but I don't have one that I would distinctly say, oh, that's my favourite Good Charlotte song. I'm going to go out of my way and listen to that one Good Charlotte song as a thing that has never occurred to me.
What would you say is a good Charlotte song? Good.
None, just decided.
You turned on us.
What's your favourite? That's the real question.
What's my favourite?
It's your number 4 favourite debut album.
Oh, they're all bangers, though.
You like your pop punky kind of stuff, do you?
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, the shit now, he's on The Voice and that, isn't he?
I don't fucking know.
Probably, let's go with Lifestyles of Rich and Famous.
That's a good song, to be fair.
It's a good song. Love it. I'm moving on.
I just want to say that I think the anthem is better and that you're wrong, but we can move on after that.
He's coming after him.
Don't even know his own favourite albums.
Yeah, alright. Like Bloody Valentine's, well, that's a good one about him killing someone. So yeah, it's my 4th album. Good Charlotte. What's yours, Mr. Pineapple?
Well, up next is an album from 1964.
Oh my.
Fucking Jesus.
It's the only album that this girl group ever released, and it's presenting the Fabulous Ronettes featuring Veronica by the Ronettes. Yeah?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Well, you know the song Be My Baby?
Be my baby. That one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
The one from Dirty Dancing, etc., etc.
Fucking good film, man. It.
Banging film. Love a good bit of abortion, me, especially when they get botched.
Ron H, yeah.
Yeah. You know, R&B, poppy kind of style. Famous for Phil Spector, you know, the bad boy that he turned out to be, producing it, you know, with his wall of sound production technique, you know, just layering and layering multiple things on top of each other to blast you in the face. I can't say that, he killed him. Where you going?
Amazing.
You know, but "Be My Baby" is possibly, in my opinion, the most important song ever made.
Sorry, I've got to enter the door.
Oh, he's got to go to the door. I'm assuming someone's knocking at the door.
Vigorously. I've just realised one of mine
Yeah.
isn't a debut album.
Okay.
And now I'm doing some quick thinking.
Which one was it?
Eminem's The Slim Shady LP.
Right.
It's his second studio album.
Oofed.
Oofed indeed, mate.
Just
Oofed
pick his
indeed.
debut, mate.
It only sold 1,000 copies.
Did it? Did you buy all 1,000?
Yeah.
What's his debut album called?
Infinite.
Can't say I've heard of it.
I mean, it's a funny name to say he only sold 1,000, isn't it?
I've heard of his debut, his second album, sorry.
Some shady LP. You'd think it'd be that, wouldn't you? But no, he just had to go and do a shit one before.
Sorry about that.
Was it anything important?
No. I just went for a piss afterwards as well, so I didn't have to interrupt you again.
Little bastard. You will hold it next time and wave it around on screen.
Oh.
Sorry for interrupting your album there, Ryan. I mean,
It's fine. It's fine. Where was I? Yes. Presenting the Fabulous Ronettes, featuring Veronica by the Ronettes. Yes. Just good, innit? I don't know where I was. I can't remember.
That's all my fault.
You were on about that guy who shot him.
Oh yeah, Phil Spector. It's just a great song. "Be My Baby's" a stone cold classic in it. You both know that song. Yeah, that's the one. "Walking in the Rain," excellent song. "Baby I Love You," famously covered by the Ramones, excellent song. You've known me for a long time now, see, and you know I listen to all this kind of old shit, don't you?
Yeah, anything before the 90s, you're all over that.
Yeah, I know about all that old shit. Mm-hmm. So it's no surprise that an album from the 60s makes my top 5 debuts of all time. It's just every song's just an absolute belter. There's a couple of good cover songs on there. You know, they cover fucking Ray Charles's "What I'd Say." They do a lovely funky version of that. Mm-hmm. It's just good. It's good all round stuff. I can only apologise for that entry, guys, because I was interrupted by Seaton.
Yeah.
So blame him for that. I lost
his mojo.
There.
Number 3 then, I guess.
Oh yes. Now I don't know if either of you will have heard of this band. They're called Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
And the album's called Blossom. Not much. I mean, I don't know where to start with this one. This is one that you definitely would associate with punk. I'm not going to be difficult about the genre this time. This is punk. It is probably one of the angriest albums I've ever listened to. He's got some angst, Frank does. But the songs are there's still actual thought gone into the music as well, and it's enjoyable to listen to. It's not just some guy screaming about being angry. And when you actually listen to most of the songs as well, there's a story that he's conveying. It's not just like lyrics that someone's come up with to make a catchy song. It's actual meaning behind them. This is another band that I've seen live as well. Obviously couldn't see Joy Division live because he offed himself before I was even born. But
what
Frank
a bastard.
Carter, I think I've seen them twice now. Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes, and they're really, really good. One of the best I've seen at actually getting the crowd involved, which I suppose with doing top 5 albums, it doesn't really matter whether they're good live or not, but when you've seen the songs off the album live, when you listen to it again, it's you can enjoy it even more then.
Had you, much like the Royal Blood stuff, had you seen this band before listening to the album?
That's a good point, actually. The first time I'd seen them, I knew 1 or 2 songs, but I'd not really listened to the album. And then I went to listen to the album. I think there was 2 albums out at that point. I went to listen to the albums afterwards. Really, really liked it. And then I've seen them again since, and I probably enjoy it more the second time when you actually know the songs as well. I think he has been in other bands and stuff beforehand, but this is like just the new project that he started with.
What year is this from as well, sorry?
This is pretty recent. I'm going to guess. I'll have to check, but I think it'll be maybe 2016 maybe. It was 2015.
Quite recent then.
Yeah, but Frank Carter is the singer in the band, and then the lead guitarist, I think his name's Dean Richardson. They've been making music together for a long time, so they've obviously got a bit of a chemistry, and the music they make really works together. They do have the last song on the album's called I Hate You, and that is a great sing-along song. You can really get some emotion into that one. If there's someone you've got in mind, I don't know if there's a certain character on your guys' podcast you might want to dedicate that song to, but yeah, you could really get into that one.
Nice. You really like that album, don't you?
I really, really like that album, but only third.
Only third. Oh, there's more to come, boys and girls. My third. Just realised it's not a debut. However, I did just Google debut albums, and it comes up on there. So I'll just talk about it anyway, all right?
Okay.
This is Eminem's The Slim Shady LP. I mean, he did have an album before called Infinite, but it only sold 1,000 copies, didn't it, Mr. Pineapple? So
It did.
That's all I can say about that one, because it's shit. But this one, you know, it birthed the greatest rapper alive, and Slim Shady, his character, that's everyone loves, even the gays and
the gays,
and the many people he insults, and women love him, and you know, got the very famous song "My Name Is." That's a banger. Guilty Conscience, that's also a banger. And if you didn't guess it, Brain Damage is a fucking banger, mate. And he's just, yeah, he's a good egg. No, but he's obviously grown in his career. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about his debut, where he fucked everyone in the face and showed that white rappers can be better than Vanilla Ice.
It was a low bar, but he definitely overtook Vanilla Ice with that album. Has that got Just Don't Give a Fuck on there as well?
Oh, yeah, and Come On Everybody. I mean,
great songs on there.
Best album. Yeah, Eminem. That sold more than 1,000 copies, by the way, and won him a bunch of awards because he's white and they don't want to give awards to black rappers. Back in like 1999 when it came out, at least.
Not these days.
Nah, handing them out to every. What's your third debut album, Mr. Pineapple?
Well, when doing this, I think I realised that 1967 might be my favourite year for music.
Fucking Jesus.
In general, there's a lot of banging albums that got released in that year. A lot that I wanted to include in this list that sadly didn't make the cut. Looking at You, The Doors.
Yeah.
By The Doors.
Jim Morrison.
What a dead man.
Too many doors, isn't there?
You know. But in at number 3 is 1967's Electric Music for the Mind and Body by Country Joe and the Fish.
Yeah.
Laughing at?
I feel like that could have been made up from your brain, but I know it's not, and that's what made me laugh.
For me, it's the finest slice of psychedelic rock music that you will ever experience. And there's people out there saying, right, but what about Pink Floyd, mate? And all their psychedelic shit. And I tell them, shut your fucking mouths. Before I kick your granny to death.
You're good at kicking grannies.
I am.
Death.
Because they've not got the reflexes that they used to.
Would you kick Pink Floyd to death?
Happily. So I'm not a big fan. Although their debut did come out in 1967, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. It's better because they had Syd Barrett back then, you know, before he went all insane and shit with the mental diseases.
Diseases and that.
And that, yeah. Before they went all fucking weird and shit. But anyway, it's just a great slice of psychedelic rock, very much underappreciated by the masses at the time because there was a lot more popular psychedelic stuff that had come out. You know, every Tom, Dick and Harry was releasing an album and claiming it was psychedelic. Beatles were looking at you, fucking pricks.
That kind of time though, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, but this is proper. You know, this has got albums called like Porpoise Mouth and Death Song and none of that fucking weird Lucy in the Skies with Diamonds fucking nonsense, fucking Beatles with Sgt. Pepper's fucking god awful fucking. Ooh,
yeah, so that song's called Happiness is a Porpoise Mouth.
Yeah.
Is there a story behind that, do we think? That
they probably did a lot of LSD.
Blowjobs.
The dolphin had sucked him off, mate. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, but, maybe. Superbird's a great track. Grace is currently on a playlist that I created for a film called Caravan. What? Caravan, yes, it's a film. A lot of the songs, Grace is written about the lead singer of Jefferson Airplane, Grey
I know.
Slick.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
think
they
it's-
released Surrealistic Pillow in 1967, the greatest year for music.
I think it's actually written about a main character in a film that you're
called,
writing.
Yeah, called Caravan. Yeah, it's just a wonderful slice of psychedelic San Francisco rock, and I've listened to it a lot throughout my years. You've known me for a long time again, Seaton. You know I'm into this kind of bollocks, don't you?
15 years.
I've actually never listened to that album, but I like the sound of it, and I like a bit of psychedelic rock, so I might give that one a go.
Also recommend their second album, I Feel Like I'm Fixing to Die. I prefer the second album, I think.
Well,
There's
I'm
no
sorry,
comments
but this isn't a
anything else they've made
podcast
after that.
episode about second albums.
Listen, cunt face. With your Slim Shady fucking LP.
It's not even his debut, is it? It's his
No.
second album.
But yeah, it's just a great album, mate. And very influential, and it makes me feel happy when I listen to it for memories and stuff. I remember my parents listen to it a lot. They don't like the band. I remember my mum listened to it an awful lot.
Nice.
Seaton's turn.
To it as well.
Number
I'm looking at my
2,
list, and I think I might have just changed number 1 and number 2 around.
the runner-up.
I'll stick with what I've written down, although I think this might actually be my favourite. It's Metallica, Kill 'Em All.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo!
Boo.
Boo.
Why are we booing?
Boo
I just
upon
like-
you.
I just like saying boo. Thanks.
No, I love this album. It's a great album.
There's so many things I love about this album. It came out on July 25th, great date, for no other reason than the fact that's when I was born.
You weren't born in 1983.
I never said it was on my birthday. I just said I
Shut
was
up.
born on July
No one
25th.
cares.
I was thinking, what song should I talk about from this album? And I couldn't pick because there's just so many good songs.
My
on this
favourite
album.
Metallica songs on it.
Enter Sandman.
No. Can I guess your favourite Metallica song?
Go on then.
Four Horsemen.
No.
Well, you're wrong. What is it?
Seek and Destroy.
Oh, I thought I'd be a bit too mainstream. for
Because
you.
it's Sting's fucking theme tune, mate, when he was in WCW, when he was the Crow.
Fair enough. That's
Yes.
here's a good song. It's genre-wise thrash metal.
It is.
And boy, there is a lot of thrash in this. It is.
Boy, does it thrash.
Lars Ulrich.
It's like a Magikarp, mate, on a good day, innit?
Nice.
He's not the most talented drummer, maybe, but he does the job on this album for sure, even if we just ignore everything else he's done afterwards. I like the other work as well, but boy, Lars just needs to piss off. I'd say my favourite song off it is The Four Horsemen. It's just, I don't know what to say. If you don't like metal, then you're not going to like this album, but I would say it's my favourite metal album ever.
For a long time that I've known you, Seaton, you never struck me as a metal man.
I never really started listening to it until about, I don't know, 18,
Because
19.
you always used to slag me off, mate, because I was always into the metal and stuff, weren't I?
Yeah, you listen to anything now. Well, I listen to pretty much anything at this point now, but yeah, at school it was definitely more of a indie landfill sort of listening. But yeah, I think the first time I heard this album was maybe the first year of uni. I mean, I was sold straight away. It's so good.
It's
And
my
it
favourite
is-
Metallica album.
I was about to say it's my favourite Metallica album too. I think it's my favourite metal album, full stop.
It's not my favourite metal album, but
It definitely does the job. Gets you pumped in the gym. There we go. I've got my gym mention in. I had to mention
Hey!
Big Boy Goes Gym.
Get
Yeah.
this on in the gym, and then you are lifting some weights. Not very
Can't
heavy
even-
weights, but weights.
Can't even reload your biceps or seeing.
No, we're not all Henry Cavill. Come on.
It's a fine choice of an album, though.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
Number 2, the runner-up. Well. My number 2 is a album by the rapper Mike Shinoda.
So white.
He's like Japanese American, mate.
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, me. It's called Post-Traumatic.
Oh, did this come out after?
This was, it's Mike Shinoda's debut solo album. Released 11 months-ish after the death of his bandmate Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. And as the title of the album suggests, I guess, it's about him dealing with the death of this bandmate. Because Chester committed suicide, the album's full of raw emotion and lyrics. The kind of the aftermath of suicide, where people don't really know why, or they're trying to search for them answers, stuff like that. And a lot of the band members and his family were really silent on his death for a while. And I think this kind of brought fans not some answers, but kind of together, and just it really showed his outlook of it all. And yeah, I mean, he's done solo stuff before with Fort Minor, but this is his first actual just him, where he produced all the music, wrote it all, made all the beats and everything. And he must have been recorded in, like, I don't know. I mean, it got released on 15th of June 2018, and Chester died on the 20th of July 2017. So them 11 months, he must have just been dealing with that emotional trauma through his music and putting it into his album, which, you know, because I was really affected by his death, and it's really helped me kind of deal with it as well. And it's just a really raw look into someone's emotional journey through that. And it's got some banging songs on it as well, mate. But yeah, he's got a lot of features on it as well, but cool stuff.
Who features on it?
K Flay.
Ah, yes, that famous person.
Machine Gun Kelly's on it, but who likes Machine Gun Kelly? Am I right?
He's all right in that film about Motley Crue.
Is he though?
Yeah, I don't like his music so much, but he did all right as a
Tommy Lee,
actor.
featuring Black Bear.
Tommy Lee's got a massive knob.
Yeah. Chino Marino,
Chino Marino, that's a good name.
grandson, and Black Bear as well.
I know none of these people.
Well, on his Fort Minor album, John Legend was featured.
What about John Lennon? Was he featured?
No, he got shot, didn't
He did.
he? Way before that. So yeah, Post-Traumatic, Mike Shinoda, banger, mate. And you can carry on with yours, Mr.
I'm going to go pee.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You like Seaton? Go on then, Mr. Pineapple. What's your second?
Well, let me try and pick things up after that depressing fucking choice.
Wow.
In the pony there. This is my newest entry on the list. It's from 2011. Modern people music, I know.
Oh, yeah, might have actually heard of this one.
You have heard of it. You've listened to it.
Oh.
I know for sure you've listened to it.
Okay.
It's What Did You Expect from the Vaccines by the Vaccines.
You like the vaccines?
I love the Vaccines.
Mate, I've seen them twice.
I've never seen them because I'm not allowed out.
I've also seen them twice.
Did you see them at Leeds?
Yeah.
We were at Leeds together. How weird's that?
Didn't even know.
Well, it would have spoiled my whole time if I knew you were there. So the vaccines, though.
Yes.
Man, didn't even know.
I listened to this album an awful lot in 2011. So much, and I'd not listened to it for years, and I played it the other day, and everything just came rushing back to me. That period of sixth form, which is when it was released for us.
Yeah.
You know, we were at sixth form, and just memories, and I remember the lyrics to every fucking song, even though I've not listened to it for like 8 years.
What's your favourite song?
Favourite song? Wetsuit. Because me and my mum love that. My mum loves this album as well, because she had to listen to it every day, taking me to sixth form and taking me back home, you know. Although, there's a lot of good songs on it. Post Breakup Sex is good.
Yeah.
Banging track. No Guard.
I've actually not listened to this album for ages either, like you were just saying, so I'm just looking through the tracks now, and you're right, every single one is good.
Yeah, it's sort of, because I think why I like this, because it harkens back to a sort of, it's got the garage rock feel of the 60s bands, you know, the Sonics and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just agreeing, mate.
It's got a sort of surf revival thing about it as well, you know. It's a very beachy feeling when you're listening to it. And it was just a good time in my life when I was listening to it, other than the fact Seaton was there.
And I think that's why it's number 2.
You know, and it's just a lovely fucking album. It doesn't outstay its welcome.
It's quite short, isn't it?
It brings me a lot of joy. Wrecking Bar, just a great opening track. It's like less than a minute and a half long.
It's a whole 36 minutes long. And
it just gets me going, mate. And I'm probably going to listen to it again later today.
I'm definitely
while playing Trials for a million more hours. I just love it. And it's the one that you two have both heard of.
Yeah, I didn't even know. That's made me a little bit happier.
I've never had the opportunity to see them, sadly.
Well, there's still time.
But
if Corona don't kill everyone.
I like their subsequent albums as well, but I don't think they hit the same level for me as this.
No.
I could just put this album on, listen to any track. I can listen to all these tracks, and I just love them.
Oh, they've got a new album.
It's a wonderful, wonderful album, and there's nothing much more I can say on it really, other than it's fucking fantastic. And it just proves that I like modern people music as well.
Well done.
9 years ago.
Modern music that sounds like old music.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't expecting that to be on your list. and I think it should have been on my list. Looking at this now,
What other, before you get to your number one, Seaton, do you have any sort of, do you want to talk about any that could have been on your list, perhaps? I know you've got a big old list underneath.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I was looking at. I'll have a skim through and just pick out a few names. I won't go into too much detail about them, but Pearl Jam's 10 was on there.
Great album.
Oasis's first album was on there.
No.
I think that would go down well. Idol's first album's on there, Brutalism. That's really good. But there's so many self-titled debut albums, isn't there? Come on, think of an album name, guys. Yeah, they're my favourite band ever is Foals. Their debut album is Antidotes, but I love the album, but it's not as good as their latest stuff, and it's not good enough to get into the top 5. So shout out to Foals though. So we're ready for the number one.
Let's do it.
I'm not sure it's going to go down well or not. I think you'll have all heard of it. You definitely have heard of at least one song on it, even if it is the most overplayed, overrated song of all time. It's The Killers' Hot Fuss.
I got 2 of your things right.
You said 2. I'm guessing it was number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
I've listened to this album hundreds of times. You were on about having an album on in the background while playing a game earlier, Tony. And this is that for me. I must have listened to this album 50 times alone just playing The Sims 2. Just building houses over and over again. That's what I did as a kid. The track listing, I don't think there's a song on there that I like all the songs, but really it's not like there's a couple that are just okay. I think every single one is good, really good. Mr. Brightside for me is probably the worst song on the album. It's decent, but come on, guys, enough is enough. Let's just retire Mr. Brightside and not play it every
club night at uni.
Yeah, it's hard to make people not like a band, really, isn't it, by playing the same song forever. But I mean, I'd say my favourite song on the album would probably be Jenny Was a Friend of Mine or Smile Like You Mean It. They're number 1 and 3. It's such a strong opener to an album. I've seen this band live as well. I think it was one of the first bands I ever saw. I'm not going to say it was the first one because I know it wasn't, and it's definitely not as cool. I think my first band was fucking Busted or something back in the day. But
Busted, mate?
I'm not sure. There might be. But yeah, just everything about this album is great. And if we just pretend that the last 4 albums didn't happen, then you can just talk about the band as great as well. But unfortunately, they carried on making music after about 2008, and it's all shit. But as this album, just on its own, it's my favourite piece of music, and it's something I always come back to.
It's quite an old album now as well, isn't it? 16 years or so?
Yeah, 2004, looking at this. So that is, I was listening to this before we even started secondary school. That's how long ago it was. Still like it now, so you could say it's aged well as well. As my music taste has changed, I still like it. So big thumbs up from me.
Oh, thumbs up. Well, my number 1, you all know what it is. Probably the best album in the world. I mean, let's not all blow Anthony, but let's all blow Anthony. It's Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, released October 24th, 2000. Genre. I ain't said my genres, but let's try and... It says new metal here.
And new for the guys who want to know.
No metal.
Not as good as that one band, though, had a Limp Bizkit.
Dad, shut your mouth. It says rap metal, alternative metal, rap rock, alternative rock. It's got songs like One Step Closer, Crawling, Paper Cut, and the one like Linkin Park's Mr. Brightside. In the end, I feel everyone's heard of that song. Everyone knows what it is. And if they haven't, they've heard of the fucking little keyboard tune. Yeah. So it's their best-selling album, peaking at number 2 US Billboard, and it's got 11 times platinum.
11 times?
That's many platinums.
It also reached top 10, Wikipedia for you, here you go. Top 10 in 15 countries, other countries, not US, and has sold 27 million copies worldwide, making it the best-selling debut album since Guns N' Roses' Appetite of Destruction, which was my fifth. Entry. Just like to do a full circle as we do on this podcast. Yeah, fucking good, innit? I don't know what your opinions are. Don't want to hear them, but
I was going to say I liked it, but
and it's fine. You can speak. I don't know about Mr. Pineapple.
I saw this band live.
Yeah, when?
The same time you saw them live.
Yeah, you did.
But we didn't know each other then.
Just like me and the vaccines and Seaton. At
Yeah.
least how the world just brings people together.
That is a bit crazy, though, isn't it?
It is.
Because I saw a better band before watching Linkin Park.
I won't call Status Quo good.
One of them's dead, mate.
One of these is dead as well.
Yeah, but he died after following, just trying to be as good as Status Quo dead, man. It's like, I'll make myself a martyr and then my music will be popular.
My God.
Fucking hell. But no, Linkin Park, well,
They have really some great stuff, to be fair.
I feel like they can camouflage into different genres very easily as
Like
well.
Transformers can.
Yeah, basically, like the Optimus Prime of music.
It's a solid choice.
Yeah, it's just good in it. My second favorite album by them.
What's number one?
Oh, that's for a different day.
Oh.
No, but it's their latest album. It's just good in it. Shake your head again, and I'll fucking suck it. You're not shaking the right head. That's my number one debut album, the best album of all time. What's yours, Mr. Pineapple?
I'm going to list a
yeah.
few off, almost choices, a couple of which have been said by you two lovely people. Kill 'Em All by Metallica was an option. Appetite for Destruction was very close. The Ramones' debut album was an option. Dan Reeder by Dan Reeder from 2003. Lovely bit of folk music there. Bat Out of Hell, Meatloaf, Elvis Presley by Elvis Presley.
Dead.
That's my earliest debut album that was on the list that I've been making. It's from 1956. God, it's a long fucking list. There's a lot of great ones out there. Permission to Land by The Darkness. I saw them before that album live. Got a pick from the bassist because I was at the front.
Oh.
Yeah, and no one else could reach their arm out long enough to get it. So I was like, I may as well just grab it then, so he can get back to playing his bass.
Talk about stuff like that. Has anyone else caught anything?
AIDS.
Motherfucker. No. Have you? Is that the only thing you've caught? AIDS?
That's the only time I've been to the front of a thing, and I was only at the front
Really?
because the person I went with wanted to be at the front. I like to just sit, be at the sort of back, because I'm a tall lad anyway. I can see every fucker, and I don't like people, and they're all like touching me and stuff, and I'm like, don't be.
I don't normally go all the way to the front.
I always do.
At the very barrier, I normally get to about 5-10 people back from the front, that sort of area. And I've been there so many times for so many different concerts and festivals and never caught a drumstick or a pick or anything like that.
I think they gravitate towards me. I mean, I've only caught two things. I caught Chad Smith's drumstick from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and weirdly, Chester Bennington's guitar pick from his last fucking show.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Sell it.
No. Yeah, carry on with your list. I just thought that'd be fun to discuss.
Yeah, and people are going to be saying to me, Ryan, but where's License to Ill by the Beastie Boys?
That was one that I was looking at when I realised, Eminem's.
And
one.
where's the Wu-Tang, Ryan? Where's the Wu-Tang? But they were, if I did a top 10,
Vaccines are obviously better.
and I like real rap music, none of that Eminem shit.
Whoa.
But
I'm surprised he didn't say Kanye West, to be honest.
Yeah, he is the
I
type.
like Kanye, but first album's just not that great for me.
Would you
Not
vote
top
for
five
him?
great, but I what?
Would you vote for him?
No, I would definitely not. That man's unhinged.
Carry on.
And much like yourself with the Foley Foals, Queen by Queen,
Thought this would be on.
it's a wonderful album. It's got some great songs on, Seven Seas of Rye, Liar, amongst others, but they've done better.
Yeah.
So I can't in good conscience include such an album by my favourite band. Is that the one that you thought I was going to pick?
thought
Seaton?
I would have
Yeah.
got Queen for sure on that list.
Also, there's a lot of punk albums. I'm a big punk at heart. Black Flag's Damaged, Flipper by Flipper, which is
Your
the
dog?
same name as my dog. No, he's of course named after the dolphin film Flipper with young
Oh.
Elijah Wood. Which is on Netflix if anyone wants to watch it.
Morgan Freeman as well.
Is he in that film?
Oh.
You don't know. You just
I imagine it could be.
right. Okay, you anger me. But yeah, let me talk about my actual choice. It's from the same year as Kill 'Em All. It's probably the album that popularised folk punk, and it's Violent Femmes by the Violent Femmes.
Cool.
I would never have got that on your top 5, but I've actually heard of it unlike some of the other ones. So
I've listened to this album billions of times.
I'm not sure you have. Billions.
You'll know some of the songs from it, and they're very popular. Blister in the Sun, you know.
Are you going to play one?
Do you want me to play you one?
Go on then.
You want me to play you one? I'm going to play you one. It's happening. It's happening, boys. You'll know it. Seaton will know it, obviously. This is an advert.
There's always a chance with 33 spins at Betfair Casino.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Like a blister in the sun.
This comes on a lot of films.
Yeah, it's in the wonderful film Grosse Point Blank. For everyone should watch that. Great film. That's the opening track as well, Blister in the Sun. But yes, according to Wikipedia, I'm doing a Tony the Pony thing right now. This album achieved a rare feat by going gold 4 years after its release, and later platinum 4 years after that, without ever appearing on the Billboard Top 200 album chart. So that's pretty fun, isn't it? You know? But I got into this. I first heard of this band through a little-known show called How I Met Your Mother. The episode being Best Prom Ever, Season 1, Episode 20, if I'm not mistaken. And because How I Met Your Mother used to be shown on BBC Two years before E4 ever, got the grubby little mitts all over it. And I'm like one of the few British people that actually saw it on BBC Two way back when.
Yeah.
Marshall and Lily wanted this song played. That's their wedding song. So they had to go to this prom in New Jersey or somewhere. And the band 88, who do the theme tune to Community, were playing the prom band. They play the song Good Feeling, which is the last track on the album, which is my favourite song by them. It's just one of my favourite songs ever. It's like a ballad type thing because they were harkening back to the 60s albums where the last song was always a ballady type, soppy track, And I'm going on a lot about this album, aren't I? Because I like it. So suck my clit, Gotta hate that.
Shit. I'll literally try and think that that's
Runs
wrong.
akimbo.
I listened to you two talking about that film. I've not seen it myself.
Should watch it.
There's a lovely line in it called Suck My Clit, as I just said.
Just can't stand Daniel Radcliffe, man.
Yeah, we can't. But yeah, that was the first taste I ever had of Violent Femmes was through How I Met Your Mother. Tobin, Seaton probably.
Two of your favourite things overlapping then.
Yeah, you probably remember the episode.
Yep, I remember Barney's trying to sneak in.
Yep, he's trying to sneak into the prom. But the other tracks on it, I've just talked about the opener and the closer, are all great too. There's a song called Add It Up, which it's just about teen angst, and it probably contains the greatest line of all time in relation to being a teenager and growing up. And that's, why can't I get just one fuck? Why can't I get just one fuck? Maybe it's got something to do with luck, but I've waited my whole life for just one. And if that doesn't sum up angsty teenage stuff, then I don't know. Not for you, Mr. Making Babies to Royal Blood or whatever the album was called again.
Same again, Royal Blood.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. It's just a banging album, mate. It's got Gone Daddy Gone, very famous song. I believe that was covered by Gnarls Barkley, I think. It's got some great xylophone in that shit. It's just, everyone should listen to it. Again, much like every other album I've picked, it doesn't outstay its welcome. It's around the 36-ish minute mark.
Yeah, that's good. Can't be doing albums that go on for like 18, 19 minutes.
Don't get me wrong, I do love a double LP every now and then. My favourite album of all time is 70-odd minutes long.
What's that?
London Calling by The Clash.
Good album.
Of course, I'm a punk boy at heart, aren't I, as we said. Could have picked The Clash by The Clash, But I didn't, did I?
No, you did not.
Of course, I picked these ones instead. I've gotten angry for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
But yeah, people often say this album drags a bit in the middle. They don't really. I just made that up. I wanted to add something. It's just a really good album, and I highly recommend everyone listen to it. The original pressing, that is, not the repressing on CD, which adds 2 extra songs to the end, called Ugly and Give Me a Car or some shit. The original version that ends with Good Feeling. Listen to that version. It's good. It's good shit. Yeah, I listen to old people music, so what, young people? Come at me.
They might do. They might come on you.
Please.
Is that the big pineapple done? Very nice.
I mean, Yawn don't count, does it, Mr. Second Album Boy?
I picked Beastie Boys.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
It's a good song.
And with that said, that is a big pineapple done. Shall we blast through the wrestling news? I mean, we've recorded for a long time.
Well, there has been a lot of pee breaks, though. And
Yeah.
Seaton weren't here for like half an hour trying to face it.
Wank off his dog.
Yep. You say whack off or wank off?
Wank, mate.
Wank off.
Like wank. Masturbator in.
That did not happen.
Someone say it did. Wrestling news. Mark Rollerball Rocco. What's he been doing? What's he been up to?
He's fucking dead, mate.
Yeah? How did he die?
AIDS-related injury. I don't know how he died, if I'm being honest.
Oh, well, why are we talking about him?
He's dead, isn't he?
And he used to be a wrestler.
English wrestler.
An English one?
An England man. Seaton's favourite British wrestler.
That's a lie. Never even heard of him.
Who's your favourite British wrestler?
I don't know if I could name a British wrestler.
William
Sheamus.
Regal, mate.
Sheamus.
William Regal.
Sheamus.
He's Irish.
He's basically British.
Is that because he's ginger and pale?
Yes, and also probably the only one I actually know.
Racist. Let's get on to the next news then.
Wait, I need to talk about Rollerball Rocco.
I'd fucking asked you, didn't I?
Died age 69.
Huh.
He was the original Black Tiger, actually, in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, you were telling me about Black Tiger, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feuded with Tiger Mask, obviously.
Mm.
Who I'm a big fan of. Yeah, but he was sort of very revolutionary sort of guy in the sort of lighter heavyweight divisions, you know. Did a lot of stuff for that. Just all round good, very influential, very dead.
Yeah, super dead.
Carry on.
Eva Marie hosts new wrestling show.
Yep. Eva Marie was a shit wrestler. She's now presenting a new wrestling show that showcases independent wrestling. I don't understand why, but she does have big tits.
I guess it's to kind of get some more awareness that there's other wrestlers apart from WWE wrestling.
And she's in that upcoming film, isn't she, with Bruce Willis?
Eva Marie's big tits.
Eva Marie's big tits are in that Bruce Willis film.
Yeah, Bruce plays the left tit.
Yeah, you got bald head.
Does Ross
Yeah.
Kemp play the other one?
Yeah.
Jason Statham plays a cunt. Zack Ryder debuted in AEW, didn't he?
Yeah. What's his name? Cody.
Rhodes.
Yep, Rhodes. He had a match against Warhorse, independent wrestler, because and he beat him, and then he debuted and like beat him up. End of that. Carry on. Also, Cameron debuted on the same thing. She was
Who's Cameron?
She was a former World War Air wrestler.
Air wrestler.
World War Air.
Oh, right, okay.
She was in. I think she was one of the Funkadactyls with Naomi back when
Oh, back when they were really
Rhodes
racist.
play was a thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, but she hasn't wrestled in like 4 years, so who knows, mate? And she's Seaton's favourite female wrestler.
That's not true.
Who is?
The one that used to be part of the Hardy
China.
Boys. He used to hang
Lita.
around with Hardy Boys.
Oh, Lita.
Lita, still
She's-
fuckable.
Is she though?
Yeah.
She's a
used to have
wrestler now, though.
a figure of her, actually. I used to have both the Hardy Boys and her little wrestling figures.
Did you make her have sex?
No comment.
You did, didn't you?
Maybe.
Or did you just push her to one side and have the brothers go at it?
Depends what day it was.
Or did you show him up your bum?
Moving on.
Sasha Banks beat Asuka.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this, Mr. Pan?
Angry.
Angry? Like,
The booking is just atrocious, mate. Kairi Sane's gone now. Poor lass.
well, they're like Marvel, aren't they? They don't like Asian people.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, but now Bailey and Sasha are a triple flipple
Yeah,
champion.
but they're never going to feud. It's never going to happen.
It might do when
I
Corona.
don't get it. I don't understand it. I hate it. Why do I keep watching it?
Well, talking about things we hate, SummerSlam.
Yep, we'll be watching that, won't we?
Yep. What matches have been announced?
Drew versus Randy Orton
What? What? Why?
for the big belt.
When
and your
did this happen?
boys, pardon?
Why is now Drew feuding with Randy?
Because he came out and RKO'd him, mate, out of nowhere,
Of course he did.
didn't he? And your boys, the Street Profits, have got a match against two of the Mexican ones. I can't remember which two.
Andrade and Herberto.
Probably, yeah. For some
Alberto?
kind of belt. For the Raw belt things.
Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, I liked it when he assaulted that woman. That was fun.
Proper beater, didn't he?
He
And then
did. He
tied
did.
her son up or something. Oh,
No, we're going to take a son and just leave him in the middle of a street somewhere.
oh yeah.
because she won't put on a dress and dance for it. Wrestlers.
Is that the only 2 matches been
That's
announced?
all that's been announced so far, and it's on in 22 days.
I wonder if we're going to get a swamp match.
I've heard rumours, because it's not being held at the place anymore, it might be on a boat.
Oh my god, a yacht match.
I'm getting excited by the possibility that it might be on a boat.
I hope it's on a beach as well, though.
Bash at the Beach.
Right.
That's an old wrestling pay-per-view name. Seaton, what are your thoughts on SummerSlam? Will you be joining us?
Probably not. Wrestling that's past the Attitude Era is a waste of my time.
You know Randy Orton, you've seen the memes and stuff.
Yeah, I
You
know,
know,
who he is, but I don't care about
Batista,
him.
You know Undertaker.
But
Shit now, innit?
yeah, they're just a bit old, ain't they?
he's retired.
We can hope.
Is that the end of the wrestling news?
Yeah, kind of lost
Awareness.
interest.
Awareness. Mongolians, right?
They're everywhere. They'll invade.
You need to watch them. They're in
Watch
your
out for those
trees.
pesky Asians, mate.
You think your dog's a dog until it turns into a Mongolian. It's like a transformer.
The Skrulls, mate. The Skrull invasion's happening.
Oh, we played too much. You've played too much of that game.
Yeah, complete it.
Do you want to add anything to the awareness section?
Yeah, well, I guess I can talk about drinking.
Yeah.
Used to be fun, didn't it?
Did it?
No, I don't do it anymore. 3 months sober.
Well done.
That's crazy. There's got to be some kind of record.
I don't
Let's
think
go for
it's 3
6.
months.
And then even just never stop.
Because I've not enjoyed it. I want to drink. I want to do it.
You've enjoyed a few bits of it. You told me the other day that it's nice not being as sick.
Yeah, I've not been ill in like 3 months.
Well then, good
That's
health.
positive.
Good health, good mind. Affirmation, Anthony.
I mean, you thought I would have drank by now, don't you?
Oh yeah, I thought you'd give up like a little bitch. But yeah, that's
Still
good.
going strong.
And you asked me yesterday, weren't it, if I was going to attend social events still.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was like, yes, because I don't want to become a pariah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I didn't, I don't know, if I go around to Connors for a barbecue or whatever, I was like, I still want Ryan to be there, but is it wise? I don't know.
Yeah, just
I'm
don't,
sure you'll be fine. I am,
don't give me a shot.
You'll just have to tackle him to the floor anytime he goes near alcohol.
So I'll not be allowed in the house then.
I'm
Just a giant pole poking me outside. Stay there.
We should get a little cage for you.
Yeah, or put me in the corner.
Yeah. You can have like a little hamster thing.
Oh, with some nice water so I don't die.
Yeah.
As long as I've got a hamster wheel, mate, I can do something productive at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna carry on trying to not drink.
Oh, what, you're going to carry on not drinking?
Yeah, trying to not drink.
No, not drinking.
Yeah. But so I don't die.
Yeah, death's not good, is it?
Don't want Tony the Pony to be including Mr. Pineapple on the deaths of the week.
Oh, if I'm not a big stature to have my own segment, I don't just want to be one of them people who we just don't talk about.
You
like
just
the day
shoved in
after.
the awareness.
Yeah. I just thought I'd give a brief update on the sitch.
Yeah,
I believe it's 95 days in total.
but you're not counting.
I'm not counting though, no. I'm not counting. Oh God, I'm so sad.
No, it's good. We're proud of you. Aren't we, Seaton?
Very.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Wow, all right. Jesus.
You've
No, it's
been
good.
trying to get me to drink. You've been throwing cans of beer at me.
You've been
right and
throwing
centre.
Seaton, you're just the worst human in the
That's a
world.
lie. I didn't do it.
You were telling, oh, I've got 5 bottles of rum for my
Yeah,
birthday.
right,
The
isn't
second I said that, I was
It's
like,
a nice glass of cold water, Ryan, and then I smell it and it's just vodka. Just
Yeah.
a pint of vodka.
Got 5 bottles of rum for you, Ryan. Go on, wink, wink.
Mm.
You're just the worst, aren't you?
I'm doing the drinking for him, so he doesn't have to.
Well, don't you get alcoholic. That's not good, is it?
Yeah, don't
Need
you
at least one in the
alcoholic?
group.
Yeah.
Well,
So
is
do you have any awareness section that you'd like to raise, Seaton?
No,
You don't care about the plight of others, do you?
I
You're
care
selfish,
about
that's why.
I care about the plight of my friends, and just happy that you're healthy.
Thank
Oh,
you, very
that's-
much, darling. I appreciate that.
No, that's bullshit. That's just a little scapegoat way of fucking getting out of it.
I did
You
have
know,
a question.
every guest that we've had on has had a awareness section, but not you.
No, I'm above it.
He's above charitable causes.
I don't want to raise awareness to just one thing. Everything deserves a bit of awareness, doesn't it? I did have a question, but I don't know if this is the right time to ask it.
Go on.
Because I know that when other guests have been on, they've hit you with a surprise question that you weren't expecting.
Yeah, it's
Just a little one. Does Pineapple belong on pizza? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of pineapple. I'm a big fan of pineapple in everything. When I tell people I like it in pasta bake, they look at me gone,
I've never tried it in pasta bake, but it doesn't belong on pizza. You're actually both wrong. So unfortunate.
Comes on to my podcast, the world's foremost pineapple and pony based podcast, and tries to tell me that
pineapple's
pineapple
great,
doesn't belong on.
but it
We're going to
doesn't
put a
belong on
poll
pizza.
out on Facebook page, right?
Okay.
And we may or may not be proven correct.
If it votes no, delete the poll. It never happened. If it votes yes, then I'm wrong.
Oh, you've just gave us so much ammo, so many memes.
Hopefully the people are with me.
No, they won't be.
Do you really think people are going to be with the person who's on the end of fuck you?
I'm the heel. People love the heel.
Yeah, he's throwing in wrestling terms now just to get his
He's got the
willies
insider knowledge, and the insider terms.
motherfucker.
When am I going to become a face? Episode 50, yeah?
Oh, he's all right. Calm down.
He's going to be the big show of the podcast, mate. Just changing every other week.
And he's going to get his own Netflix show.
Yeah, fuck you, Seaton show.
And I think that's the end of the podcast. Is there any shout outs?
Just, I guess, shout out that little ginger prick.
Yeah.
Didn't even comment on our awesome birthday post.
I know, fucking prick.
Genuinely, I'm really angry about that.
Yeah. I think there's only one thing left to say.
Fuck you, Seaton.
Yes, fuck you,
Yes.
Seaton.
Fuck you, Seaton. I
And
mean,
yet, Judge Fudge didn't even say it,
she didn't.
I know, she's my favourite guest so far.
is she?
Just for not bowing to peer pressure.
I like it when the guests say it before we even tell them to. That's one of my favourite things. Catching on. Get it on a mug.
Himself.
Fuck you, Seaton.
Hey, that merch idea, write it down.
I mean, too many things are being teased this episode. I don't like it. Right. Bye.
Stay fresh,
Bye.
guys.
Stay fresh. That's the thing that we say.
That's what we say at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Stay fresh.
Take a ride on Tony the Pony. Take a ride on Tony the Pony. Please take a ride on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour.
I've been trying to avoid saying anything cut worthy because I don't trust you to cut it out. You're going to make me look like a bad guy.
I can edit it all together.
Yeah, we have to cut off.
I'll
we have to
change
cut
the
a lot.
tone and the pitch to make it sound like you. Then just leave it all in.
Please don't.
How much do you reckon you've cut from all the episodes overall?
What bad things?
Yeah. How many days worth of content?
50% of the recorded footage.
I think if you actually listened to the episodes, you'd be like, oh, fuck, he left that in, did he?
Yeah, I never listened to them.
I left your comment in about black people and stuff last week.
I don't remember that.
I can't remember it now, but I know I left it in. Oh, like, it's not that bad.
I say that about everyone, especially them damn orphans and the disabled,
Oh yeah, I always leave them in. Got to on you. It's
Yeah.
trademark.
making me have
It's
to
the
wait
draw
longer
of
in
the podcast.
supermarket.
I mean, if we ever got some kind of audience, we'd be cancelled straight away.
We will get an audience once this episode drops with Seaton.
Most viewed episode.
We'll draw him in when he shares it on his Facebook. We'll get all the pictures.
You've got to share it, remember?
I'll share it, but no one's going to fucking watch it based on my sharing. They don't give a shit what I'm doing.
Don't put yourself down like that, mate.
I'm not putting myself down. I don't think anyone really looks at Facebook and thinks,
You don't have
what's
any
Matt Seaton
friends.
doing? Yeah,
I
basically.
always look at Facebook and think, what's Matt Seaton doing?
I
Yeah.
do.
It's the only stuff I go on Facebook for.
All right.
I'll look through pictures, try and get the best Hitler-looking one.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Right, I've started.
You know that's
recording
going to
again.
appear every year now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm aware.
We could have done worse.
You still time.
I picked a nice picture of Hitler.
You did.
Not one of the bad ones.
Looking very professional with all of his medals.
Yeah.
It's like on a game. It's like kill 10 Jews, kill 100 Jews, kill 1 million.
Challenge complete.
You've got to have aspirations, haven't you?
Mm.
That's it.